Lovely intro.
Yeah, that's
So
a way
after
to
Andrew
start.
showed us how horrified Castrata is saying,
Yes. All right, there we go. We're popping on. We're popping around. There we go. We're all up. There we go. We're looking at. We got Tasha and like 3 screens.
What?
Yes. Oh, there we go. Oh my word! It's like there's like infinite Tasha's hiding. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. When we last left our heroes,
we were all about to die horrible deaths.
you know, horrible deaths are one of those things that everybody always talks about having, but nobody ever actually bothers to have one. Except maybe Rhiannoc. Her death was pretty bad.
And my name, Eridine,
Eridine.
who
Eridine.
was beat to snot by Casita and then dived into an acid pool.
All right.
She really lost it there.
Yes, she did. All right.
One can only hope that Elrahir died peacefully in his sleep.
Elrahir throws self screaming off bridge, bounces off hay cart, gets run over by another hay cart, drinks all his.
More accurately, he
Tyrion
would
died
probably
pretty badly too.
Yeah.
True, but
Yeah.
more accurately, he would probably be blown up in the back of his apothecary.
Just
Yeah,
like,
that's what I was about to say.
just
Sorry
somebody,
about an explosion.
somebody comes over to visit. He goes over to visit. Boom! And just a leg flies over their head.
Oh God!
I feel like that would be me going to visit
Yes.
for afternoon tea and cake.
Just periodically, he ends up with more and more mechanical body parts.
You're Victor the Black Powder Merchant from Critical Role.
Yes. 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 Can I do something for you?
Learn from my mistakes.
All right, hold on. I'm sorry about this. Give me a moment here, and then I'm just going to.
Boy.
All right, and all right, cool.
Apparently, my roommate is screaming like a goat.
That's special. All right, so we're gonna pick up with our main man, our man of the hour, the man with a plan. Who can't see a daggone thing. This is going to be, actually no, you can see everything. Alright, so we're going to pick up with our man, our for some reason I want to call you Stan, but that's not your name. It's going to be...
Stan the man.
Your name is not Stan.
What was it? Boomy?
Boomy. Boomer.
What
Not
Ben's
Boomer.
nickname was.
Not Boomer.
Boomer.
No, Gloomer.
Gloomer.
Gloomer. Alright, we're going to pick
No,
up...
it was Boomy. It was Boomy
Yeah.
because it was gloomy and boomy.
That's right, Gloomy and Boomy. Alright, so...
Rhyming nicknames wasn't enough before.
Rhyming nicknames are... Okay, so this is what you see, my good man. What you see is these 2 very large crustaceanoid creatures that are attacking what looks like a screaming pubescent boy.
Oh dear lord. Okay.
Alright, and
So, I am going to make a slight modification to how I ended the last session, and I'm
surely.
first going to set Todd on the ground and tell him, go get your mother. And then I'm going to take a shot.
Make an animal handling check.
Oh god. I don't even think I have a bonus in that.
I have instructions from Harley on some basics for Azalea, although I don't have the character sheet for her, so...
We will muddle through.
9.
9. Todd goes, Mom! No. Todd goes, and just like starts trotting back down the passage.
And do I roll for my shot now?
Well, yes, you do. But like after you hear Todd go about 5 steps, he's just going. He's like making very loud fox scream noises.
It sounds like a laughing, you know.
Okay, so Todd is a hyena now.
No, foxes actually laugh like that.
Foxes do Foxes, like, Tasha, have you ever heard a female fox yell in heat? Or a
No.
vixen?
Shockingly, I don't go around torturing foxes.
Oh my gosh! It's nothing to do with torture. It's like, well, it's like how foxes mate. It's basically girl foxes go out in the woods and scream until a nice gentleman fox show up.
He's not wrong.
I'm just...
I live in the woods. I hear that during mating season. Anyway, so I am shooting the one on the left, and I would like to remain in cover if I can.
All right,
by
go.
that opening.
Sure. Would you like to see the slink back? There.
Yes.
All right.
And apparently my pepper box only has a 20-foot range, so I'm gonna go ballsy with it, and I'm gonna hook up thorns before I take the shot.
So one that one. Okay, so you're somewhat out of range, but thorns adds the range. If I'm
Yes,
right,
I
yeah.
believe thorns has a 160-foot range.
Think so.
Give me a second. I forget what we had determined. No, it is 80 feet, 160 feet with disadvantage. But I'm still within 80 feet.
All right.
So, I have rolled an attack roll of 21.
21 is going to... Blink, blink. Sorry about that. 21 should hit anyway. Yeah, 21 hits. Well hits.
Okay.
If it doesn't hit, we are very screwed.
As
Yes,
well,
at level 2?
Is the one on the left you said?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's almost max damage, too. That is 11 points of damage.
All right.
Right in his face, whatever it is.
You shoot this thing, and immediately it like turns to you. As these
And
big
that
claws.
was fire damage, by the way.
Fire damage. Okay. Baby,
Did it seem to have any particularly strong effect with fire damage?
No.
Okay.
Sorry about that. All right. So, can everybody else? Okay, so we're gonna have these. So we're gonna have everybody else. Everybody else can roll initiative.
I suppose I also need to roll initiative now. So
Well, you're gonna go at the top of the next turn because you.
Oh, so
Yeah, no.
it's not just like a surprise round thing. I just get top of the.
Yeah, it wasn't really even. It wasn't a surprise round because like you weren't. It was like the. You'll figure out why in a minute, but.
I can roll for Azalea as well. I don't know if she has a bonus or not, though. I don't think she has one.
What was that?
I said, do you want me to roll for Azalea?
Oh, yes, please do. Please do.
I don't believe she has a bonus. Okay. Ha! Alright. So, do you want them just messaged in the Roll20 chat?
I think we can do them right here, right now.
Alright.
Alright, so, what do we got?
Ven's got an 18, Azalea has a 4.
Okay. Alright, so that's gonna be... Okay.
And she's a halfling, so she has a speed of 20.
Oh, good grief. Alright, Ethan, you are up top, so it's gonna be...
Actually, is that the case, or is it 25?
Is Noah here?
Earth below us.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, your mic and your video are off, so it's a little hard to tell.
Yes. Noah,
Yes, halflings have a speed of 20.
Noah, could you provide us with some initiative?
15.
15?
Yep.
Alright, so 15. So it's going to bring us to then.
Do you need rolls for Amari, and are you doing Francis?
I just rolled for Francis. Please, just drop something in for Amari. I don't know what.
Alright.
I think she has a +1.
And she's got a 6.
Oh, okay.
Rolling great tonight.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get out a third die.
Alright,
Yeah, my metal die has been screwing me over.
That's just going to be Felix, and then it's going to
you're
be...
gonna say screw you every night?
Shut up.
Quotes list.
Aw, dang it, I just got a nat 20 that was wasted in testing a die.
Nice.
I'm just gonna collect the dice like I used to do with casinos.
That's going to be Francis. Then it's going to be the bottom of the order, which is going to be Amari, and then poor little Lobelia Sackville Baggins. What is her name? Azalea.
Azalea.
She's too sweet to be Lobelia Sackville Baggins.
I just like saying Lobelia Sackville Baggins. Ethan,
Yes.
we're going to pick up with you here. So all of a sudden, you hear this rushing noise.
Uh-oh.
so
At the sound of that.
you hear this rushing noise, and you see that there is this, all of a sudden, like rising up out of the water, this darker water, you see this massive crustacean-like creature.
Oh God.
Is gonna
Tell me you have a rope and can lasso the kid and run away.
is gonna pop up here,
I do have a rope.
and right next to him is going to be a smaller, more normal-sized version of himself. It's gonna like pop out of the water right along the edge of this this deeper part of the pool. And first one up is going to be the big one's going to be the first one up.
Oh, do I need to roll something to see what happened to Thorns?
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, sure.
Just a D20?
Yes, D20.
Oh, that ain't good. 6.
6. Oh dear. Oh dear. So it was determining how well Thorns held up.
Yes.
So the construction of Thorns, it's sort of like a long sight. It's a front attachment, correct?
Yeah, it attaches to the front of the 4 pieces of petricite and basically lengthens the chamber of focusing to focus the energy more.
All right. So Ethan, my dear boy, you look and you see that one of your rods has broken and is dangling currently. It's like the bottom left rod is dangling.
Frick. I'm gonna have to make a new petricite rod. Okay.
Like no, not the actual like petricite rod, but like I mean like the thorns, the part of Thorns, the extension
Yes,
to
Thorn
okay.
uses extra petricite rods to extend the
Okay.
chamber.
All right.
So.
All right. So. All right. So this guy. Valkyries will guide us all. All right. So this big fella up here, he's gonna take 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, and and you see that he looks at you, and you see his strange sideways mandibles open, and out forth jets this gooey, sticky filament in your direction.
Awesome.
How
How badly do I die?
Let's just see.
By the way, Tasha, I meant to tell you I'm ready for 20th level wizardry.
Going with the 20th level wizard?
No. It's just a joke because I have this many d6s.
I mean, to be honest, I was seriously considering using a wizard for a 20th level thing instead of bumping Casita up, but
Oh, okay.
also 20th level Casita.
Ethan, sorry, this is really confusing as to how it's written. I don't think a 12 hits you. So you watch as this filament reaches, like shoots past you and splatters on the wall.
Oh dear. I'm looking forward to collecting a sample of that.
Sure thing. All right,
I mean, if you're alive.
This is gonna bring us to Ven. So, Ven, if I remember,
Where am I? I'm not on the map right now.
you're not on the map right now. I remember correctly. Were you back at the main cavern?
I think I was.
You had just started walking down the tunnel I had gone down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think I had gone like 1 round down the tunnel when the
all
gunshot
right.
went off.
So okay, yeah. 1 round down the tunnel. So I will put you. Oops, that's not the button. Bad button. All right. There you are. All right. So Cervena, you're gonna. Whoa! I just put you in the wall.
I can walk through stone now, guys.
All right. So
Stone shape.
Standing stones. Alright, so you
Turn to stone.
were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're probably there, give or take.
Okay. I will go into a dead sprint.
Okay, so it's gonna be
12
1,
squares.
2, 3, 4,
And
5,
I'm gonna yell,
6, 7,
"Then your order, if you get yourself
9,
killed like this,
10,
I'm going to
11,
murder you!"
12. Okay, that's where you are right now.
And I don't hear a single word of what you just said.
Alright.
My ears are still ringing from thorns, and I'm a little focused.
Oh, please, like, make a listening check or something.
Alright, this is
Should I make a perception check to see if I hear her?
with disadvantage, yes.
Oh, that's not looking good. Yeah, I rolled a natural 19 and a natural 3, so 3.
Ethan, there's a giant crustacean monster a mere 15 feet away from you. Your main thought is, versus, my sister's giving me life advice. Alright, so if I remember correctly, alright, this is actually going to bring us to, this feller right here. He's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's gonna take a shot at you again with a filament.
Of course they all have range, because we weren't screwed enough before.
Wow, that's gonna be a 9.
Nope.
Splatters against the wall. Also, I have to say, I did call the first one wrong, but it still would not have hit, I don't think.
What was it?
I believe it would have been, what's your armor class?
Well, what was the roll?
I had it as a 14.
Yeah, it's a 17.
Okay. Alright, okay.
Wait, I changed my clothes. Did I ever change back? Did I ever say that I was changing back after we left town? Because my clothes were my armor. So I
assume that you would wear your armor onto a mission to a dangerous place.
I'm okay with going with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. I feel like you did, actually.
I don't remember doing so.
No, because there's that whole conversation about the orange turban.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that would subtract 3 from my armor class and would have made that hit, so...
Yeah.
The orange turban.
Alrighty. Alright, so this is going to, so that one's gonna miss.
The main reason why that orange turban is so large is because it's containing all my dreadlocks.
The orange turban.
Alright, so this one is, let's see, what can this one do? 1, 2, 3, 4. That one's gonna take another shot at you.
Oh, for the love of sanity, how long is the range on this shot?
60 feet.
They can spit 60 feet?
He's a kid. And
they're especially good at expectorating.
And it missed! Ethan, there's spitty globules with like little tendrils leading back to their mandibles scattered on the wall all around you.
Oh,
There's so many kinds of lucky right now.
Was it?
I am so many kinds of lucky.
Yes, you are. This is going to bring us to... Oops. I booted turn order. I'm sorry. Actually, Ven, it should have been you instead of the second them.
But she already went.
Oh, that's right. You did already go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So here's the thing: is I missed one of their turns, and I skipped Felix. So that was the problem. I mixed up 2 turns because there were 2 turns with 2 people going, and I just switched them because they both have F's and Y's. So this is going to be Felix. You're up.
Okie dokie. So Felix is not near where we can.
No, did Felix leave the main chamber?
He hadn't. We can't hear you.
Did Felix fall? Okay, Felix fell down a well.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go.
Not well.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Okay, my phone case was getting in the way.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, Felix is just gonna go towards where the noises are. He can't see what's going on.
Okay.
He's not in the right place, but he's just gonna head that direction.
Come on, blind boy.
Alright, so you're gonna say you're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you sprinting?
Sure.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're blundering through the dark. Can you make a acrobatics check for me?
Oh dear.
I can't see Felix.
Yeah. Ah.
Ah,
That is
different
a
tunnel.
12.
12. Okay, you don't face plant and break your nose.
Good.
Okay, all right. So this is gonna bring us to the gray one. The gray one is going to try and capture the kid.
Just remind me, you don't have to bring the kid back alive, right? We were just told to bring back his body because they assumed he was dead?
We were told to find him.
Okay.
Alright, so you watch as this crab monster grabs this kid's arm in his pinchers and starts to drag him towards the deep end of the pool.
Because I very much feel like we're not going to succeed in saving this kid from a horrible death.
The kid is shrieking bloody murder. I mean, as I expect one would.
See, that was the one that I had shot. That gray one.
That is the one that you had shot.
How much damage did you do to it?
11.
About half.
So max damage for me is half of the little one's health.
That's going to be tough to take out.
Alright,
Oh
so
boy.
this is going to bring us to... Could bring us to Francis. I don't think Francis ever left the main chamber.
No, he hadn't.
That's going to bring us to... oops, I did not upload my Francis. That'll be the black card. Francis is going to take off running after Ven. Full round sprint. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6...
Hey, Francis, your mom got any advice on how to kill your
7,
brother for being
8,
stupid?
9, 10, 11, 12. Mom always said, many of the answers of life's problems are found in the hard end of a rolling pin.
Great, so I'm going to kill him with the rolling pin. Thanks.
Do it! Alright, this is going to bring us to Amari. Amari was in the tunnel. Amari was, in fact, wasn't Amari by the bridge?
Amari was in the tunnel that Felix is in.
Alright, so she was right. Actually, she was, if I remember correctly, she was right about where Felix is.
She was 2 rounds down the other tunnel, yes.
Alright, so she's...
Ethan, have you got a lightning shot?
Yes,
1,
I do.
2, 3, 4,
But the
5,
boy's
6,
in the water.
7, 8,
I know he
9,
is.
10, 11, 12. That's how far she would have made it. So she's going to be starting from there. She's going to be 1... I don't say she's full round sprints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And we can no longer see her.
10, 11, 12. Alright, so this area has all been revealed, actually.
No wonder they... That's my guess. They're connected, yeah.
There you are. So, Amari is your closest ally at this point, and you can hear her yelling up the hallway, I am coming! I'm coming!
Oh, he can hear her, but he can't hear my death threats?
No, I don't know if he can hear her. I'm just letting him know what he knows out of character.
I rolled a 5, so no, I can't.
Okay, you have no idea. For all you
We've
know...
all forsaken you, and no one is coming to
Yes,
save you.
for all you know, there could be a marching band coming up this dungeon hallway. And you'd have no idea.
Disadvantage on perception checks for me is like disadvantage on intelligence checks for Grog.
Actual marching band passes through.
Is Stuco on the map?
Stuco. Oh, that's right. Where's Armadillo Boy?
He was right with Amari.
Yeah, so I should
Does
probably...
he move faster than she does?
I don't recall.
What is it called? A saber-tooth cat?
Saber. Yeah.
Okay, Todd is the orange little fellow. He's gonna be right there. Todd's our little orange guy. He's there.
No, I will not do drawings for the animals because I can't draw animals.
It's quite all right. That's Todd. For future reference.
They have a speed of 40 feet.
Okay, so Stuco is actually probably up with you right now. He's gonna be right up probably where Todd is, I guess. That's gonna add.
Oh, well, she's got 30 feet. If Stuco was with her, he would only be 20 feet further ahead.
Right, should be 1, 2,
Which is
3,
here.
4. Yeah, there. You are correct. All right, let me just find the cat.
You mean the slug armadillo?
Yes, the slug armadillo. I think we should just use a different cat every time.
It also says that a saber-toothed cat is size large.
She was using a well, it's listed as a companion for one that's like normal size that'll grow. Like it was in one of the many and vast expansions. It's under familiars. There's a cat.
I should just send a picture of Lewis and make Lewis the Stuco picture.
Yes, can we do that actually? It will also
I have
fully
lots of pictures of Lewis.
it will fully complete the circle as her as the blesser of Lewis's butt as well. Now Lewis is the protector of her butt.
Fun fact, a saber-toothed tiger or saber-toothed cat is basically the same thing as a dire cat.
Meow! Direly. Alright. Okay.
Now I'm going to ask you which... Oh, that's a good picture.
Okie doke. Alright, so this is going to bring us to the... Azalea. Azalea is still here.
Yes. I think she was also back in the main room.
What does Azalea wish to do?
Presumably start running.
Azalea's back in the main room, so Azalea's going to go, wait for me!
I don't know who's attacking, but you have dreams! You have dreams in life! You can achieve them! Those are my instructions. That's all I've got.
Okay, that sounds about par for the course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go.
I don't know what spells she has, so...
We know
a
that
lot of like hallucinatory stuff.
she has sleep.
Does she?
Yeah, she did at least, or whatever.
No, I thought she just talked the
No, you're right. She does. She does. She just talk from the sleep. She doesn't actually have the spell sleep. She does have.
She does have magic missile.
She has magic missile. And I think she has minor illusion.
Minor illusion, and she has auditory hallucination.
I don't know how many she used last time though.
One. She used auditory hallucination once.
All right.
Or did she use a magic missile, or am I going crazy?
No, she used auditory hallucination.
Yeah.
She did
She only used auditory hallucination.
All right, cool. This is going to bring us back to the top round. It's going to bring us to Then.
Okay. That is a 10. So no, I probably wouldn't know to do that. I'm just gonna take a shot at the gray.
Okay,
creature.
makes sense. All right, go for it, sir.
So since Thorns is broken,
Yes.
do I roll with disadvantage?
You'd have to unless you run to the edge of the water.
And disconnected Thorns.
Yeah. Which I'd say you could do. I'd say you could do and still take a shot.
Yeah. Well, yes. I didn't use my movement last turn, so I used that to reload.
Okay. Good deal.
So you know what? I'm gonna say that I reloaded with one of those unknown crystals.
Oh ho ho!
And I'm gonna see what it does. So I'm gonna take a run up to about here.
All right. It's one of the unknown crystals. So one of the ones that was a legit crystal, but you weren't sure what it
down
does.
one square.
Oh,
I
down
don't
one.
want to be in the water.
Okay, so you're right on the shore of it.
Yeah.
Just in case it's lightning.
Or some other effect.
Yes.
I want to be as far away from a splash as I can possibly be, which means that I would actually be one square further away, but it's fine where it is.
Kid.
What did you roll?
A 9. But I'm like right outside of my misfire range.
Okay, so you roll.
So I didn't misfire, but oh, it was close.
All right, so you shoot and you watch as it flies between, like, right over the claw and over the kid's head, and it impacts the far wall, and you see just this burst of black, and then a purple sort of like star in the black, and then it fades out and like falls down the wall.
So this does it? Okay, I know a lot of magical energies. Does this look like necrotic damage?
Make a Arcana check. It's a pretty easy one.
Natural 1.
It looks like shiny, pretty fireworks for your birthday. Oh man!
You're using all your luck so far on not
My
getting hit.
word, Ethan, your dice just did you so dirty. That's so bad. I'm sorry.
I'm getting out a different die.
Please do. Oh.
This is the okay. The one that screwed me over is
Yes.
the one that rolled 2 natural 20s before we started filming.
Alrighty. So.
This one's mediocre at best. Good God.
1,
Good God! All of my d20s are going into
2. Alright, so Ethan, after your shot,
I'm very dead. I know.
all of a sudden, you see this creature just like springs across to you. As a matter of fact, it's going to actually try and it's actually going to straight up just attack you with its claws.
Okay.
All right, Ethan, my man, that is gonna be 17 to hit.
That is my armor class.
All right, and then it's gonna be.
So meeting armor class means it hits or doesn't hit?
Meeting armor class means it hits.
Okay.
So first claw. First claw is gonna be 10.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Second claw is gonna be 10.
Wait,
Oh,
so the second claw hits?
Oh no, sorry,
You have to roll to
I
hit.
didn't roll for the second claw. I'm sorry. Second claw hits a lot. Second claw might hit even more. Second claw doesn't hit a lot. Second claw does hit though. It was a natural 19. It's also going to be 10 points of damage.
I'm down. I'm unconscious. I'm gonna start mixing. I'm gonna start putting together my backup character. I have
Alright.
it put together partially, but
Alright. This is going to bring us to. Give me a minute here. This is going to bring us to Rekshek and Benny. Ven, this is you. It's you, Ven.
Oh, I literally can do nothing but keep sprinting.
Alright, Ven, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You reach the bridge and you see Amari sprinting underneath.
I'll drop down and keep going.
Alright, make an acrobatics check for me.
I'm gonna know whammies. Ooh. That's not half bad. 21.
Great, you don't land on top of Amari. It's gonna be, you actually jump over her, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 12.
Yeah, and that was my whole
Yeah.
turn to get there.
Yeah.
except your bonus action.
So your bonus action.
I can do anything with my bonus
You
action,
see,
can I?
you just see Todd sitting on the side of by the wall, going.
Oh man,
All right, so, oh yeah, from that.
do they look like they... I'm just gonna scream to try and get the attention of whatever's in that room.
Oh, okay, all right, they hear you.
That's probably my death sentence, but
They hear you. They hear
I
you.
can draw attention away from the unconscious bodies.
They hear you. All right, so let's see. Let's do a percentile die. I like my percentile die.
You are cruel and inhumane. I just want you to know that.
Thank you. Okay. 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 Tasha,
What?
high or low?
Low.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Yeah, low. We're rolling a d20 and going with whichever half it's on, so it's by chance.
All right. Good deal.
I sincerely hope I didn't just get Fenrir killed.
All right. This is going to bring us to the gray one. The gray one is going to continue moving towards this end of the pool. All right. But it is at least somewhat distracted.
Is the kid fighting it?
The kid is
Oh.
fighting and trying to tear away. He will get his chance. Actually, no, he gets a chance against this thing. Let's try. Aha! The kid escapes. The kid wrenches his way out of the claws. He outrolled him. All right. I'm being very straight up with you about the rolls. Oh. All right, but the kid's able to break away and surge back a few feet. This is going to bring us to Felix, our main man, Felix.
I'm gonna keep sprinting towards the noise.
All right, Felix is sprinting towards the noise. Make an acrobatics check for me, Felix.
A 10.
Okay, you're good. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're under the bridge. You're currently under the bridge. This is going to bring us to, oh, Fuchsia. I read that as Fastunaka, and I'm trying to figure out how'd this random guy show up here. I didn't name anybody. Alright, Fuchsia is in fact distracted by you. 2, 3, 4. So Fuchsia's going to come over to there. And he's going to see Todd. Actually, no, he's only going to see Todd if he goes there. So he'd probably go there. So then he
But
can.
would he know to go there?
I mean, he's a basic enough animal, I think. So he's going to make an attempt on Todd. Oh, what's Todd's armor class?
Who knows?
Who knows? Is
1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
it's going to show me I guess a fox or a fox familiar.
It'll be a familiar.
Yeah.
Familiar AC does go up. Hang
Mm-hmm.
on.
I got it.
Do you have the familiar modifiers? Or just Fox?
I'm looking at familiars.
Alright. Standard Fox AC is 14.
Fox is not in this one.
I have it as a monster.
Ah,
But it
okay.
should. Familiars get bonuses.
+2 sounds right.
Yeah, I think plus.
+2 or 3?
I don't know.
It has the modifiers for everything except armor class.
Master class level, natural armor adjustment is +1.
+1. Yep.
All
So
right.
it's a 15 AC.
So 15, unfortunately, the monster rolled a 19. So Todd is grappled and then starts being dragged across the floor by this filament. And is then brought to there.
How many hit points does it say that the monster fox has? What's its hit dice?
Mm-hmm.
For a fox?
Yes.
Or the monster? The fox
fox.
is 1d8 plus 1. Familiar Pathfinder does
Familiar
not.
says it uses the same number of dice as the master, so it would be 2d8.
So it'd be 2d8 plus 2.
+2.
I'm
Oh no,
going
I
to roll
lied.
for that just for the moment.
Yeah, I can roll for it. My
Well, I have a
D8
7
has
on
been
the
doing
first one.
okay, and a 7 on the second one.
All right, so that's
So that's 16 hit points.
points for. Is Todd
Good
more
God!
hit points than the rest of us?
Was it?
Todd has 3 points less than I do at max.
Todd has more hit points than I do, I think.
Guys, anybody want to know how dragging damage works?
I think it's largely
Is that a thing?
yeah. So it's
Yes,
based on the
it's
distance that they're
it's
dragged.
referencing me to drag damage.
I'll Google dragon damage.
I've never seen it ever used.
I've never even heard of that being used.
There's a
I can't even find it on Google. All it says is there's a mounted combat maneuver.
That's not it.
I can't find dragon damage.
Okay. Alright, this is just, you know... Oh, now we're getting into the fun parts.
It's okay. Drag is a combat maneuver.
Okay.
Um,
Requires the whole action.
Okay, drag requires the whole action. Okay, so Todd's just going to be bound up at this point then. Okay, so Todd's just down there all tied up.
yeah, it doesn't look like it does any damage.
Okay.
Wait, hang on.
Because I've got...
Would that be under grapple, probably? Good lord, this is a rules lawyering session.
All 600
Hang on, I have
pages.
drag up. You can attempt to drag a foe as a standard action. You can only drag an opponent who is no more than one category size larger than you. The aim of the maneuver is to drag a foe in a straight line behind you without doing any harm.
If you attempt to place your foe in a dangerous location, they get a +4 bonus to escape. And if they're within range, you can still use an unarmed strike. But it does not say that you do any damage from dragging. So, no, it does not look like it does damage.
Okay, neat.
Unless, like, the terrain was, like, hot coals, then probably.
Okay, neat. So, Todd is... So it's going to bind up Todd, and it's going to snip off the end of, like, sort of like the spittle strand. And Todd's going to be all bound up at the end of that.
It's a very durable spit.
It almost looks like...
Whereas I really didn't expect to be saying tonight.
It looks
What
almost...
is this called?
It looks almost like... It's a filament of some variety.
Like, they're basically spitting a Tanglefoot bag.
Kind of. It's almost like how spider webs work in movies is kind of like my best thing. Like if they spit it and like they spit it, it's like a line, and you spit it out and it sticks to you and you get all tangled up in it.
Also, I have printed a new character sheet, Andrew. I hope you're happy.
Okay, but hold on to your pantaloons there. No mas pantalonas. Alright, this is going to bring us to Yeller. Yellow, what's Yellow going to do?
Distracted.
Yellow is not distracted. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to try and filament the kid.
Come on, kid.
Oh, he got the kid. See, he filaments the kid, and the kid is immediately in trouble now, because he's trying to swim at this point, and he's now tangled all up with this thing. You see it shoot out of his mouth, and he gets, like, tangled up in, like, the kid's, like, you know, arm down to, like, his leg, and he's going with, like, one arm and one leg. So he's having trouble. Let's see, let's make a swim check. Oh, no, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Out there in the water. Alright, this is going to bring us to Francis. Francis does not have a plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Why am I so slow?
I'm really missing the casita speed right now.
I'm going to yell, I'm coming! Let's get bridge to Amari.
That's you, Andrew.
Alright. I can't do her voice at all. I'm not even going to
3,
try.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Alright, so
8. She can get to here with 9.
she get to bear with 9?
I'm pinging it right now.
I don't know what spells she can use.
She's a druid.
1,
She's got the whole list.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't know what she'd do with her other 3, but she can get there with 9 by doing a lot of diagonal movement.
5, 6. She can cast on it from here, though. But anybody. First level druid range spell.
Looking it up.
I feel like that's what she would do.
Oh god, there's a lot of these. There's a lot of these. Oh, balls. Sorry. I think she might have Fire Belly.
Can she hit that thing with Fire Belly?
15-foot cone.
Let's find out.
And she can get further than that.
If she sprints.
Oh, if she sprints, yeah.
That's 25 feet.
She can entangle. She could do entangle
Okay, alright.
too. Which doesn't damage things, but at least
Slows him down.
yeah.
Oh, she also
Would you know, are these monsters or animals?
Yeah.
Because I think you can do charm animal. I know she does have Fire Belly.
Give me a second here. I actually need to double check to see what category this is covered in, because we have so many rules.
If she knows what they are, then she could do something like hide from animals.
Have her make a nature check.
I don't know what her bonus is, but
I'm gonna assume a +3 minimum.
it's a 16.
16. Okay, she does know what these are. These are cave fishers.
Are they animals?
They count as vermin. I think that makes them animals.
So she has there's a druid spell, first level, called Hide from Animals, where animals cannot perceive one subject per level. So she could theoretically cast that on the kid and Fen, and the creatures would no longer be able to perceive them as being there.
Is it ranged?
I will checky. Ah, shit. It's a touch spell.
Also, I am going to throw out there that unfortunately animal and vermin are different subtypes.
Interesting.
Which
Okay.
makes no sense to me. 3.5 people. 3.5 being 3.5.
That's 3.5, not Pathfinder, though. There are differences.
That's true. Sorry, Pathfinder being Pathfinder, rather.
Alright. Sorry, still looking through all the druid spells.
You're good.
Damn it, Gabrielle! Ooh! Hang on. She could use hydraulic push.
What'd that do?
It pushes something with water.
Huh. Yeet.
Just remember that if I leave big guy's combat range, I get hit and die.
Yes, but that's only if you leave. If he gets pushed out of the way, I don't believe he gets an attack of opportunity.
She'd be correct. Actually, if you were awake, you'd get an opportunity on him. Things to remember when Wood or Yeet is cast. Are there any size restrictions to what that can be cast on?
Does not say, no.
Alright, how do the mechanics of it work?
You call forth a quick blast of water that knocks over and soaks one creature or square. You can use this blast of water to make a bull rush against any one creature. Your CMB for the bull rush is equal to your caster level plus your intelligence, wisdom, or charisma modifier, whichever is higher. Does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay, here there is one problem, however.
Yes.
She can't see the big cave fisher.
Well, shit.
She can knock over the little one.
I'm trying for you, Ethan, here.
Maybe just have her do a full round sprint one last time. She doesn't have to do any actions this turn. Like, you know, I might survive one more hit. Because I have to go to negative 11 hit points to die.
And it's theoretically possible that the creature will prioritize dealing with incoming threats.
Over the currently unconscious one.
Yes.
Yes.
Andrew, she's under your control. I'm spitting out options for you.
Alright,
No ideas for me, sorry.
I think Amari is going to cast Hydraulic Push and try and knock this one over. What kind of save does he get?
She doesn't.
Oh, he just doesn't?
Nope.
Does she have to make an attack roll?
It's a CMB for Bull Rush.
So wait, does that mean she like rushes up to the guy?
No.
Okay.
So,
she rolls
Yeah.
a CMB roll, but which is her base attack bonus
Right.
plus her
It's
wisdom modifier, which I
plus
believe
her
is
caster
highest,
level.
Yeah,
plus
okay.
her
So,
caster level, which is 2.
okay, alright, so cool thing. So she's rolling against his CMD.
Against his CMD,
Yes.
Which I'm pretty sure her wisdom modifier is a plus 3.
Yep.
Sounds right.
And her base attack bonus
1? 2? 1. 1 or 2.
is plus 1.
Okie doke. Roll with luck. Do.
So roll plus 6.
Alright, roll plus 6. Anybody want to take this roll, or you guys want me to handle it?
I'll do it.
You, by
Right.
God, don't want me to.
Okay. Big money, no whammies. Ah! Dice. Yes. Natural 16.
That's 16. He is.
22.
Yes, that beats his CM. That beats him CMD by a bit. So he's pushed back 1 square and knocked over.
Yes.
So he gets like noise as he is not as back. You see all these legs flailing in the air. He looks like a lobster. He looks like a lobster, but like he's like these weird, almost like organ pipes on like along his side. It looks almost like organ pipes. For the record, like here is the here's what this thing looks like.
That is weird.
Oh my God. Hideous.
All right. So this is gonna bring us Amari. I think it's gonna be up to Azalea.
I'm coming. I don't
1,
know what
2,
spells Azalea has, and I
3,
doubt any of them are really viable at this
5,
point.
6, 7, 8.
Can Todd try and break free of the thing?
Oh yeah,
Todd's
Todd
turn?
can absolutely do that. Todd can make a strength check or an escape artist check.
I can pull up the stuff for Fox. Hang on.
There's nothing like a Todd Fox.
An escape artist or a strength, you said?
Yar.
Skills. Of course it doesn't have any of those. Why would it be easy?
Never.
That's... Dex is what? It's gonna be a 15 for Todd.
15 for Todd. Unfortunately, that's not gonna do it. He's not gonna break free. Good try, Todd.
To escape, is he in a currently hazardous location?
Yeah.
In danger of drowning, in danger of being burned, in danger of, I believe, in danger of being attacked.
Yes.
In danger of being attacked is that's such a playful thing to deal with. I'm gonna say no, because the cave fisher bit off its end of the filament. Todd is in no imminent danger. He's just impeded.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna say because he's not being dragged, because I misread how this works.
Interrupt this fight to give you cat bellies.
Cat belly. Hello, hello. Hello. Aww, kitty. Fen, it's your turn.
Roll a death save.
Please, sir.
Is this basically a Constitution save? I don't remember how it works in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Just roll a d20, I guess.
Yeah, d20.
18.
Alright, 18. Okay, good. Alright, let's see. Alright. The big one knows one of his little toadies just went down.
Yes, incoming danger. Come and get it, sucker.
1, 2, 3,
Stop that. Not
4.
you, oh dear.
Okay, I'm not in as much of a rush to make a new character again.
Alright, he's gonna attack Azalea. As a thought.
Azalea.
What's her name?
Amari.
That's who it
Quit
is.
that, Lewis. Stop it. Ow.
Ooh, okay.
I want you all to know I have 26 d6s and I don't trust any of them.
This is not brilliant. That's gonna be... Give me a second here, sorry guys. Oh, mercy. That's gonna be a 19. That's gotta hit.
Yeah.
It's gotta hit.
Yes.
It's gonna be 3 plus 5 is 8 damage. Anybody know how much damage Amari has?
No idea.
No idea. Alright.
What is the hit die for?
It's an 8 for a druid.
Then go with 12.
12. Okay, so it's gonna be...
It was max for... Does he have a con modifier?
I don't know.
Does nobody have Amari's stuff?
No.
We really need to get people to post their...
That's gonna be
stuff online.
17. 17 total.
Oh. It doesn't matter what her con mod is, she's dropped.
Oh god.
This
We
might
are in
be a
trouble.
TPK. This might be a TPK.
Oh wait, hang on. Crap. No, never mind. Never mind.
Never mind. Okay.
It was a different character sheet.
Alright,
This is very concerning.
this is gonna bring us to, Ven.
Okay. Shit.
Staring down the barrel of a TPK right now.
There we are. Can I...
Also, nobody ever gave orders to,
Stuco?
We said Stuco... I'd say it would be safe to say that Stuco would run over to find Fen.
Quite possibly.
Alright, we'll say that. Stuco sprints over to guard Ven's body.
Okay, is it possible for me to drop into stealth at this point?
Sure, yeah.
Or I assume that Todd does not count as an ally? For the sake of...
For the sake of that, he is
He's grappled, he's not threatening.
that he's a grappled shrieking fox. Not really.
Alright. We are gonna try and drop into stealth.
Alright.
Stick itself around the corner and throw a knife into it.
Alright.
And hope.
Okay.
Do I need to roll stealth?
Yes, please.
Okay, come on, dice. Let's
Come
not
on,
half
dice,
bad.
don't screw me now.
That's a dirty 20.
You're stealthed.
Okay. All right. That's gonna hit. That's gonna hit big time.
Okay.
That's a natural 17.
That'll hit, madam.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, stabilizes a druid cantrip, except our druid is unconscious.
Fun.
Oh man. Okay. Man, I wish my sneak attack had gone up. Come on. Ooh, that's not bad. Oh god, numbers. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. All right. You throw this thing and you hit it like right. You hit it like right in like one of the joints where its claws is the claw that's about to bring down on the Mari, and it goes. It's gonna rear back and it's looking right at you. It's looking for you at this point.
I want to duck.
Okay.
One step back. And scream, "Come get me, you sucker!" I'm basically just going to try and taunt it coming to me because it's too big to get through the passage.
Okay. All right. Go.
I want to get it stuck there. That's the best I can do right now, I think. If I
Okay.
can keep it focused on me, then maybe you guys can get back up or get
All
safe
right.
or something.
You said low earlier, right?
I did.
Okay. All right. This.
Screaming breaks stealth, right?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, well. At least I'm ducked back where it can't see me right now.
All right. This is gonna bring us to the gray one. The gray one is gonna try and grab the kid again, or it's gonna. Actually, no. The gray one is that one's already got coverage. The gray one is gonna.
Actually, you know what? Can I take one more step back
Yes.
so that there's no good straight line from where it would be to me?
Yeah. Sure.
Because I don't want it to be able to web me
There.
and take me out that way.
There.
Let's try here, actually. Because it shouldn't be able to get a straight line
There?
of attack from where it would be. Yeah.
That little alcove. Okay. All right. Good. All right. So the good news, the gray one, all of a sudden you see is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You just moved Stuco.
Yes. Sorry. It's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Fast things move.
It's just going to run straight over. Stuka gets an attack of opportunity if it's interested. It's just the gray one is left the water and it is scrambling over top. It's not going to make any attacks. It's just it runs over top of the body.
Anybody know what Stuco's attack bonus is?
I'm going to say +2. Just because I don't know it off the top of my head. Unless
No.
Ethan still has Saber Cat pulled up.
Doesn't matter.
I do, yes.
Doesn't matter.
What was it?
What was it?
5.
Okay, cool. I was saying even if it was a natural one, Stuka wouldn't have missed and shoved Ethan off into the cave abyss or something like that.
No, it was like a 5 or a 6.
Okay, it's pretty bad.
A single-digit number that was not a 1 and sort of looked round.
Okay, Felix.
By the way, it would have a +3.
Okay, cool. Good for future reference. Felix. I'm gonna
Yes.
assume Felix is still sprinting.
Oh, no, it's gone.
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
Felix can heal.
4, 5, 6.
Felix can also get killed by this thing in one hit.
Can somebody please roll an acrobatics check for Helix?
Felix?
Natural 12.
Natural 12. He doesn't.
Natural 12.
He doesn't run smack into a stalactite. He's fine.
I mean, can't he see within 30 feet? Oh, wait, it's dark. Never mind.
Yeah, it is dark. So he is charging through the night to find his place in this world.
This really could be a TPK. Oh, man, that's...
Since we're staring down the barrel of a potential TPK, DM, remind me, how did you have us roll stats? It was 3d6.
It was 3D. It was 3d6. Stick 'em where you want. 3d6. Stick 'em where you want. 3d6. Stick 'em where you want. Oh lordy. This wasn't.
Free money, no whammies.
This one's supposed to be this hard. Fuchsia and
Curiosity, what CR is this thing? The big one is CR2.
the big one's a little beefed up. The big one's
Okay, so the little ones are CR2?
the little ones are CR2, yeah.
So technically, 2 little ones should be a balanced encounter.
Darling, we're playing
I know,
Dungeons
but you
and
said it was
Dragons.
supposed to be this hard.
The encounter with you guys last week and the encounter that you guys had in the basin and the one with the garden, those were all much higher level encounters that you guys somehow managed to get out of. The Jackalweir, too, was a higher encounter level than this one.
I thought the Jackalweir was a CR2.
Yeah, but the Mephits are CR3s.
When your boss is weaker than his minions.
Yes, but he has charisma. He has that razzmatazz. He brings it to the silver screen.
Okay, Alistor. I'm sure anyone's going to get that reference, but go on.
You got that reference.
Say again?
You got that reference.
Really?
Come on, you know why.
No. Okay.
Did you?
Whose turn is it?
I don't know.
We're not getting distracted by potential PvKs.
We're not getting distracted at all. Hey, Noah!
Oh, it's Noah!
Hello again.
I think it's your turn.
It is your turn still,
wait.
Noah. I had you run, or I had you continue sprinting.
No,
Or
you
no.
only had to move 6.
No, Noah, and so far you have moved 6 down the hallway, or you were right around the corner from the big one which has just knocked out Amari.
In one blow.
Goodness gracious. Okay, what can I see right now?
Nothing. It's
Okay.
unless you're carrying a torch, pretty much nothing.
No, I have dark vision.
Oh!
The little vision I have is complete dark vision.
Oh, neat. So you can kind of peep around the corner. You can see Amari. You can see Todd is tied up currently with some sort of like strange sticky filament. There's a giant crustacean monster towering over his tied up form, and Amari's slumped, huddled, bloody ness.
Okay. Do I not see Fen?
You do not see Then.
Okay. Then I'm going to run up to Amari if I can.
Let's see. Is there a way for you to get there? Let's try this.
He's already used his full movement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No.
Not without sprinting.
There's no way.
Not without
do it
sprinting.
Well,
And-
would you let him use his bonus action to do a 5-foot combat roll? Roll for a combat roll?
Yes,
I've
indeed
heard
I
of some
would.
DMs that do that.
I'd let him try. I'd let him try.
Would that leave me with any actions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have your action still.
Like
Awesome.
if you wanted to make like a combat roll or a dive, or because I've definitely let a few people do Pete Townsend power slides to get the last 5
Oh,
feet
yes.
on things.
Definitely gonna have.
Be aware this thing can take you out in one blow, though.
Yeah, but he'll still be 10 feet away from it, so...
Who says it doesn't have reach?
From the look on Andrew's face, it does, but...
Yeah. So.
So
I haven't. Felix hasn't seen anything about these creatures yet.
no.
He doesn't really know.
Yeah. So didn't somebody actually roll an acrobatics check for him already?
Did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a natural 12.
Natural 12.
Which makes it an 11.
11. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that I lost
And,
one
like,
of my
he's
dice.
not trying to attack something.
Right,
with
he's
accuracy,
not.
literally just trying to touch someone.
I think a human. I think a human can reach
The Laura
5.
moment right now.
Yeah, this is your Laura campaigning moment. gonna say he can do it. I'm gonna say he can do it.
Okay.
I'm
going to.
gonna say that with an 11, you can power slide. You can power slide to here.
Then I am going to cast Cure Light Wounds.
All right, Cure Light Wounds. How much damage does Amari heal?
She heals.
Which is really funny because we actually don't know how many hit points she has.
I'm gonna say she's at -1.
5 hit points.
5 hit points. She's at 4 hit points. Amari is awake.
And druids do have the cantrip Stabilize.
Will do. Alright, that's going to be absolutely all that Felix can do for this turn.
Yep. Felix is sitting there, just on the ground, with his hand on her, healing her.
Yes. So for the record, I think to balance it out, I will say you would need to use 1 movement space to get back up next turn.
Okay.
But
that's fine.
I think that seems pretty fair. Alright, this is going to bring us to Fuchsia and Yellow. Fuchsia isn't happy. Fuchsia's going to come down here. 1, 2, 3,
No.
4. And he's going to shoot a filament at Felix.
Filaments just tie you up, right?
And possibly pull you into their pincers.
Felix, you watch as this thing comes right at you and zips over your head, splattering the wall behind you.
Ooh.
It does help being prone.
Advantage of being prone.
Yeah.
It do. Alright, this is going to bring us to the yellow guy. Yellow guy has the kid. And yellow guy's going to start moving this way.
Wait. Oh, he does have a kid.
Yep, he's going to start moving this way. And that's his movement. But the kid is actually, because of how this works, like he's in the filament. But like the kid's like trailing behind, so he's going to move that much.
When does the kid go in the order, out of curiosity?
Kid goes, actually I have him since he's like a non-combatant. I have him going on the same turn as whoever has him in captive. Or whoever he's rolling against.
Come on, kid!
Come on, random kid!
Get those kids!
Holy crap! He escaped! There you go! The kid is gonna...
This kid is like...
This kid has a will to live. This kid... Okay, so his first roll was a 7.
This kid is Houdini.
Seriously, the kid rolled a 7 on his first, but since then, he has rolled a 19, a 16, and a 19. And
this kid is fantastic.
I know. This kid managed to just shimmy and force his way on out.
Oh.
Alright, so that's going to bring us to Frunkus, which is Felix, written extremely poorly. You know, your old friend Frunkus. 1, 2, 3. Francis is going to try and leap down. Go, that's really good. Yeah, no, he's going to be able to make that. So I jump down 1. What was I at? I'm just going to say that I make it up to... Whoa. I'm just going to say that I make it up to there on my sprint. Alright. Yes. Alright, that's going to end it for Francis. It's Amari's turn. Amari is currently being overshadowed by the crustacean creature. What would Amari do? People at home, feel free to vote.
What would Amari do when being...
At 4 hit points in the face of imminent death with an unconscious that bear around the corner?
She'd probably throw a panic spell into the thing's gut.
That would be an attack of opportunity.
Druid spells! Druid spells!
Yeah, the attack of opportunity from casting the spell is going to
He's gonna.
She's
probably
in
drop
melee
her
with the
again,
thing?
though.
Yep.
Yep,
Does she have a melee weapon?
melee with her.
She has, I believe, I want to say a short sword.
Her quarterstaff.
This is gonna sound
She has a
weird. Is it
quarterstaff.
possible for her to like slide under it and like stab it from underneath? Does that sound like something she'd do / could do? Since the underbellies of
Stab?
creatures are often less well guarded than
Okay.
the outside, and it's a big thing. Could she like duck under and like?
I don't know if she has a pointy thing. I said I thought she had a short sword, but
So.
I'm not sure. Is there any way we can get in touch with Gabrielle?
I mean, if she needs a
I
pointy
messaged
thing,
her and
I'm right
she didn't
beside her and I've
respond.
got a spear.
Should I make a phone call?
Yeah, probably.
All right,
She
kids.
might die. We all might die.
Okay, kids, talk about it yourselves. All right, talk amongst yourselves. I'm making a phone call.
No, see, I'm calling this right now. This is a TPK. There is no way we are getting out of this. He just threw a band of 5 level 2 characters into a CR6 fight,
Yeah,
which CR2 would be balanced for 4 level 2s.
we're pretty dead here.
Oh, we're more than dead here. We are
We have to
fodder.
escape.
Yeah, we need to get Fen. I think
Right.
that the problem is they're blocking the entrance.
The
Oh!
point isn't to beat them. The point is to escape.
You have light. You have light.
Yes.
Can you cast the light spell across the cave? Try and distract them
touch spell.
across the.
Light
I
is
can-
touch.
Cast light on my spear and throw my spear.
If it can distract them and get them away from the exit, we can try and make a break for it. On the other hand, we still have to try and get the kid.
I think something I think you guys might be forgetting is the fact that these are cave dwellers and probably will be blinded by daylight anyway. By the spell.
Right. I thought of that.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking
Which
my next turn is going to be to activate my Shine Brightly ability.
which is basically casting daylight on yourself, right?
Right. The area all around me becomes daylight. And everything that tries to attack me has a 20% chance of missing me.
Even if they hit?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even if their attack roll hits?
If
Yes.
they roll, then they have to roll to see if they had the miss. It's a blur spell, basically.
Yep. It's blur and it is bright everywhere.
We have
So
to get Fen and the kid and then book it.
Right. My goal. So I'm gonna cast that, and then I'm gonna try and run around the corner where Then is and revive him.
You'll take an attack of opportunity though.
And that'll drop you unless.
If it manages to hit, which it's only a 20% chance that it won't after it rolls, and he's been rolling high tonight, it'll drop you in one go.
Well, can't I do disengage?
No. Well,
Probability.
it would be your action. Only monks and rogues can disengage as a bonus action.
So does it say whether or not it's a bonus action to do Shine Brightly?
I could though. I could run through and disengage and try and get to Fen and the kid.
I did half of the health of one of the small ones with a single shot.
I wonder how much I did on the big guy.
Easy. Knowing Andrew, you probably did like a tenth of it, because when he says he beefs up an enemy, it means he beefed up its hit points ridiculously. Remember when we were fighting those enemies that had 240 hit points each?
Yeah, but that was a mistake.
All right.
Okay.
Per Gabrielle, in this situation, Amari would disengage and back off.
That's boring, but okay. It's intelligent.
She's gonna hide behind
Can
Francis.
she drag me with her?
I don't think that's how that works.
And can Stuco do anything?
Stuco can do whatever Stuco wants.
And then that's her call.
I'm gonna
Stuco.
say she would have Stuco attack the gray thing.
In the middle of the water?
No, the gray one.
Oh
the
no,
gray
it
one's
moved
here.
out.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Which one? Where? So the boy's just by himself in the middle of the pond right now?
Yes, he is.
Oh, for the love of God. DM,
Yes.
am I permitted to just re-roll an entire new stat block from what I just rolled?
All right, let's talk about it. What'd you roll?
I have 2 +1s, and then everything else is negative. Or average on, like, 1.
Let me double check the rolls I have for rolling. Maybe? Because that
You
seems
have
like
2 + 1s and everything else. That sounds about like what Felix.
You
is
can be
supposed to have.
Felix's long-lost twin brother, Helix.
No, we're
Yeah.
not having rhyming siblings again.
Okay, in point
I
of fact,
just-
their full names don't rhyme. It's sort of an accident that the nicknames rhymed.
They're brothers.
What am I on this map?
You are the Red Heart. I don't know. Somehow I don't have the picture of you.
I thought I sent it to you.
Did you
again.
did you message it to me or did you email it to me?
I don't know.
Uh,
I will email
Email
it to you. Is that
Thank
what
you.
you want?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Is that what you want? Yes.
Tell me! Is that what you want?
So did they actually officially come up with a plan, guys?
No.
All right.
Okay.
So this is gonna bring us to. I gave you guys time to deliberate.
And we got nowhere with it.
That's okay. What am I looking at? I'm looking at the turn order. Felix did a cool thing. Amari. Okay, it's time for Azalea. Is Azalea still full round sprinting?
I'm not sure what else she can do, because I'm pretty
We
sure she
really-
needs to see things for all of her
Yes.
spells.
We really
Yeah, wait.
could use her in the area.
That would be great.
Her
But
ability to distract it.
hang on, wait.
Yes.
Let me look up auditory hallucination. Ah,
Yes.
she could cast that.
She could cast auditory hallucination.
Yes, she's got the range. And it
Okay.
does not say that you have to see where you're casting.
All right. Very cool.
So she could try and distract them to, say, here or somewhere.
All right.
Does that
But,
sound right,
but the question
folks?
is, does she know that cavern exists? She could probably deduce that
My
with
guess
her
would be-
intelligence.
yeah, she's got a 16 in intelligence.
And she's got to have to know there's something out that way.
Do you want an intelligence roll for it?
Yeah.
Ah, dice going everywhere. That's also not that I'm using for her. Oh! 19.
All out.
Alright. So, can she try the auditory hallucination
She
then?
certainly can.
Anybody else have a better idea?
No?
All right.
Negative.
Ethan? Negative? Alright.
What kind of save?
It's a will save.
Alright. Alright, so she casts it. Valkyries will hide us up. Okay.
Does anything move?
Well, nothing's on their turn.
Oh, right.
So, this is going to bring us to Thenmere, who is lying on is lying by the seashore.
He's lying on the cold, hard ground.
Yes, you're there. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Can I get somebody to roll a d20 for me?
Absolutely.
I got you. You have a preference of dice?
I'm just not at my desk right now, so.
Okay. 11.
Good enough. Alright, this is going to bring us to the king. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to bring us to Ven.
Alright.
So you said I'm the red heart?
You are the red heart, sir. The orange heart is Todd.
And Amari is...
Amari is the person standing sideways behind the black heart. The black heart is Francis.
Okay. Where was the thing that was engaged with her this last time?
This big beige.
Okay, so he just moved away.
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna take the risk, I think. I'm the only one with disengage as a bonus action. And I will go into a full round sprint.
1, 2.
And I'm going to Thenmere.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Actually, if you went here, it would have been faster to go
Sorry,
through there.
sorry, okay, 7, 8.
Oh, snap. You know what we should have done?
What?
I should have given you my smelling salts. Then you could disengage, run all the way, and give him the smelling salts, and you'd wake up and be able to move.
12.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Alright. You make it.
Can we? Well, I assume we can't retcon that, but
No.
all right.
Somebody slap me.
Can I slap him?
Slap him like the biscuits from Cracker Barrel make you want to do to your mama.
Does he wake up?
Let's find out.
Cracker Barrel biscuits don't make me want to slap my mama.
He's making a reference to a Tim Hawkins comedy sketch.
Make him want to slap your mama. Mom, you might want to go sit in the car for a while. Just talk to
How's
me.
the cornbread?
Come on,
Ah, they make you want to hit your daddy with a baseball bat?
Wake up, then. Wake up.
Do you say high or low?
Me?
No, Tasha, what did you say before? High or low?
I said low before. Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up!
Am
Get
I
up!
back with 1 hit point? Oh,
Get up, Ben.
oh. Okay. Remove the negative from in front of that 1.
All right, we just gotta get the kid and run.
Excellent.
I have a rogue in my pack.
You have a rogue in your pack?
No, I am a rogue.
Okay.
I
don't
also
have-
have 50 feet of hempen rope.
Hempen. Great
I
word.
think you could throw the kid a rope and we run away very fast.
I doubt I'd be able to throw the rope, but
This would be a deeply unfortunate time for an abominable shark to show up.
oh god.
Because we weren't TPK'd enough already, we needed a CR20 giant teleporting abominable shark. Wait, no, hang on. That shark couldn't fit in here.
I know.
No,
That was
it
the
really
size of an
couldn't.
island.
Yes, it was. I'm kidding.
Roll to see if it appears and suffocates itself and us.
And us.
On the plus
And-
side, the crabs would be dead.
Who knows? Maybe the abominable shark is these crab thingies' natural predator.
Predator. And that's why they live in small areas where sharks can't fit in. It's all coming together now.
There we go, kids.
Oh, potential TPK, what are you doing to my brain?
There you go, kids. Gygaxian dungeon ecology in action.
Okay.
Alright, who's throwing that? Okay, so we're actually gonna hold off on the rope throw.
Yeah, that was my whole turn to get there
You know,
and slap my brother into consciousness.
the gray
And I was
one.
unconscious for my turn, so.
Gray one. Boop. Boop. Boop.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, little Catman gets an attack.
Oh.
Stucco!
Stucco!
Roll.
With a
Go
+3.
Nope.
Yeah.
Natural 7.
Stucco, like, his paw bounces off, and he's like...
Wait, and the kid broke free, right?
Kid broke free. Kid is in open water right now.
I don't suppose we could yell for the kid to get over here ASAP as a free.
Oh, no, you could do that. Absolutely.
Get over here right now!
And the kid,
There's his response.
Oh, is he not swimming successfully?
He gets to make a
right
swim check. Okay, he's foundering towards you.
Alright, kiddo, come on.
There he goes.
Can he see?
No, we can't.
So he's just coming towards our
He's
voices,
coming
so we need
towards
to
the
keep
sound.
screaming.
Yeah.
So I just keep screaming.
When did you get such an ear-piercing shriek, Thunmere?
Just Thunmere's just lying on his...
Thunmere sings soprano.
Yeah, I was about to say, when I failed my opera class.
Thunmere put on the size small underpants today. Oh.
Okay.
Things that I actually had a choir director tell me to do before a concert.
Wait,
Yeah.
What? Does your choir director have like a thing for castrati?
No, it's like, oh, and boys, bring your tight undergarments tomorrow. We're gonna need them for that. We had, I think it was for this one piece that was
Are you a tenor?
Yes, I'm a tenor.
Of course you are. You are a very stereotypical tenor. No offense meant.
It's
I'm
alright.
a tenor. What did you expect from him?
Tenore.
Yeah, but like he fits the tenor stereotypes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I go to music school.
It's okay. It's okay.
I feel like you're not quite dramatic enough to fit tenor stereotypes, Ethan.
Probably not.
Okay. Felix, my man, it's you.
Yes. It's my turn.
Yes, it is. 'Tis your turn.
All right. So So how far was I able to move last time and still have a and still have my standard action?
6 feet. 6 feet, sir.
6 squares.
6 squares. 6 squares. But 1 square is going to be you standing up. And the Townsend slide was sort of an epic action born out of dire need.
Yeah. I'm not thinking sliding again.
Yeah.
So I can make it to like here.
Definitely. 1.
But that doesn't get me
3.
close enough to heal
No.
Then.
That's 4 spaces right there.
Right. So I can go a 5th one, but then I'm done. And then I could sprint, but then I wouldn't be able to heal.
Mm-hmm.
Can you get the kid out of the water at all? Keep the creatures distracted?
I think the best thing I can do right now is enable everybody to be able to see. So I am going to set myself aglow.
All right, sure.
So an area 30 feet around me is now, I think, daylight.
All right, will do. Okay, this is interesting. This is an interesting thing. So you have an aura. It's 30 feet, you said?
Yes.
There you go. So the kid can do this. So the kid can see you now.
Right.
Come on, kid!
There is light out to, yeah.
All right, yeah.
And then the creatures are in the light.
The creatures are in the
And,
light.
oh, if anything tries to hit me,
Yes.
then it's 20% chance to miss.
Yeah.
We just have to hope that they stay distracted by that terrifying, wonderful, tasty sound that they heard on the other side for like one more round, so we can all run away very fast.
All right. Okay.
I would also like to move my 5th square.
All right.
So that
to Zabu. Like that? Yeah, okay, cool. The kid's like, ah! Maybe not exactly, but like, that was a little bit over dramatic. Light! 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 It's more like what he's saying right now, but that's beside the point. It's gonna bring us to the yellow guy. Let's see how he reacts to the light.
The tasty sound.
Let's see how he reacts to the light first.
There was a tasty sound.
Oh, okay. So, he is going to come up to the edge of the light, and then he's going to sink below the water.
Wait, he came up to the edge of the light?
He came up to the edge of the light, and he, like, looked at it and then backed off. and like sunk into the water.
See, I'd like to think that it's running away, but there's no way that we're that lucky.
So it wasn't. Wait, it was the boy.
No, it was the one that was on the bottom. It was the one that he had just broken away from. The crab
blue
thing, yeah. The blue one is the boy.
The blue dot. The blue dot.
It was the yellow dot. The blue heart is the boy.
Oh.
Sorry. For that confusion, that's going to bring us to Francis. Francis is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Francis is launching into battle.
Francis, we're running away!
What? Yes, I'm stabbing at it.
We might need to grab Todd on the way out.
It's okay, I missed. So as you yell this to Francis, he's like, what? Just swings at the air?
Is the one he was swinging at currently distracted by the sound, it seems?
Yes.
Okay.
That would technically give him a bonus to hit, but his roll was categorically awful.
What was it?
A natural 5.
Mm.
So it's not like I threw my sword into the lake.
I renounce violence! I'm following the way of Zelia. Who ironically is probably going to save all our butts again with this hallucinatory thing.
Oh gosh. Okay, this is gonna bring us to
If we can get away though.
Amari. What is Amari gonna do? Amari and Stuko.
Can she entangle them? If she got to range, would she be able to cast entanglement so that they couldn't really move?
On
so
the
they can't really come back to us.
On the king and the green, the king and the gray one, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So what's her range? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Looking it up. Entangle. I certainly hope she has this many spells.
5. She's only cast 1.
Oh yeah, she's got plenty of range.
Yeah. Okay.
480 feet, or no?
Oh.
400, yeah.
So she can. So she could even be
And
back
it's a
there.
40 foot. It's a 40-foot radius.
All right.
So long as she doesn't want it to impact us, she
So
needs to target it pretty far back.
What's she casting it at?
My guess would be to try and get the king and the gray one, like you said.
All right. So.
Although preferably leave us a small area to run away with.
All right. Let's see. Where could she cast it?
Yeah, she's got enough spells.
If she cast it there, she would
get in our way.
Yeah.
Can she cast a little further back? Right there.
Oh, she'd get the kid.
Right here. That's it.
Yeah. All right, so
that'll leave us a runway and still get them. Leave the kid free.
All right, so I'm gonna figure that she knows how to do something like that. That she would know
Just
how
to check.
Yeah.
Does this kid match the description of the kid we're supposed to be saving?
Hard to tell. With all the changing lights, it looks to be a boy of about the right age.
Okay.
Oh, he's not the right one. Let's just throw him back.
Watch this be the wrong kid.
Back into the lake with ye. Oh man.
You'll service our getaway.
Here! Sorry to bother you! Alright. That's gonna bring us okay, so entangled. What kind of saves do they gotta make?
I think it's reflex.
Reflex. Oh, does it get the this one? Because it was up here. Oh no, it's up. It was here that she
it's reflex partial.
Reflex partial. Okay. And what happens with the partial?
I believe if you successfully make the save, you can move at half Ah, no, sorry. Creatures that make the save can move as normal.
Ooh! Alright.
That sounds like something made
So,
it.
you guys watch as the gray one is like, it entails something like these strange, like, lichens, not the wolf people. These strange, like, cave lichens and, you know, plants, phosphorescent plants kind of, like, grow out of the ground and curl up around the legs, and the gray one is struggling to move. And then you see that they reach up into the king, and the king is reaching forward, and then he crumbles to his like crab knuckle knees, and he's like struggling, and he can't move at all.
The crabs have knees?
Knuckles? Crab knees?
There are joints in their legs.
Crab joint.
By the way, who the heck is that that's still back at the bridge?
That's Azalea.
Azalea, because she can't move fast. She's been running the whole time, except for casting the one spell.
Alright, Azalea can... It's Azalea's turn, by the way. Unless Amari wants to move.
I don't know.
Probably
you
want to make sure that Stuco is okay, but...
Oh yeah, Stuco needs to move too.
Stuka!
Stuco run away? Or what?
Would Stuco attack what Francis is attacking? Should we leave it up to
Run away.
Run away?
According to the chances.
Alright. Stuco's gonna run back to Amari, sensing danger.
Protecting his mistress.
1, 2, 3.
Stuco will follow
4,
the wise
5,
words of King
6.
Arthur. Run away! Run away!
Stuco's gonna run back and like jump in Amari's arms.
Does he really want to grab Todd on his way out?
Todd! Todd is making alarm meeping noises. Okay, it's gonna be Azalea's turn now.
Oh,
I mean,
I
she
don't know what she has, or
I-
what she can do at this point.
I guess her option is to keep running straight or to jump off the bridge or to start running back the way she came.
How much does she know is going?
Intelligence check.
Probably got.
She's heard a boom, some screams,
A lot of splashing and probably a lot of
Cervena
screams.
shouting angrily. She knows there's combat, but that's probably all she knows.
Yes, and she can't see anybody.
I feel like she'd move forward enough to try and get a view on people,
Alright, so that's 2 spaces.
but I'm not sure what she would do after that.
3 spaces.
She's probably got one more first level spell, assuming that Pathfinder increases the number of spells based on abilities.
It does.
So she's got one more first level spell, but she can't see anything, and I only know of like 2 of her spells. I don't have a character sheet for her.
She can't see anybody.
I honestly don't know what she'd do in this case.
Alright. I'm gonna roll a percentile die. Alright, so. Hi!
She said she wants to avoid combat before we entered the cave system.
That's
so she
fair.
probably would, like, keep moving until she sees the combat and then stay away from it.
Alright.
I think at this point she knows it's over here, because that's where she targeted the spell.
Right. So, I think I'm gonna give her 3 options. I'm gonna give her the option that she stays put. I'm gonna give her the option that she presses forward.
Why would she press forward, though?
The thought that it might come around again? No, it doesn't make sense, really.
She doesn't know that we jumped off the bridge.
She doesn't know, that's true, she doesn't know that anybody
She
jumped
knows
off
the
the bridge.
direction, but she doesn't know if the bridge leads to there as well.
So that's an interesting point. She knows which directions people went. Can she tell individual voices?
Perception check. It's a good
Again,
question.
don't know what her bonuses.
No idea.
The
And she has
natural
like a
19.
+2.
Natural 19. Okay, so she can probably pick out the individual voices then.
If she can pick out the individual voices, she likely has the intelligence to deduce that the two paths would lead the same way. Because she knows which directions people went, and if all the voices are in the same
Well, but
location.
we all went.
No, we didn't.
Nobody went the way that she would be pressing on.
Right. That's the point. She wouldn't press
She
forward
wouldn't press forward into
because
the dark.
everybody's voices are to the side.
Yeah, I think most effectively, the 3 options for her would be to move towards combat, to stay put, or to start running away.
I agree.
Yeah.
So you could just roll a d6.
Alright, so I'm gonna say... that's actually
Andrew
a good idea.
likes his percentile
I like
dice.
my percentile die. So I'm gonna say,
1 to 33,
One-
34 to 67.
yeah, and then let's go with runaway being high, stay put being low, and in the middle being continue moving towards the combat. That's a 2. She will stay
She's
Stay
staying
put.
put.
Alright. 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 Let's go to... Fen. Fen, you're up. It's you.
I have a hit point now too. How deep is the water towards the boy?
Alright, looking in, you see that like the first square right there is pretty shallow. Like it's like very shallow, like almost you could like step out onto like a shelf, and then after that it like plummets.
So can I step forward just with 1 foot still planted mostly on dry ground
Okay.
and reach out and pull the boy in?
Sure, make a dex check.
Oh no.
You want to take a wild stab at what I rolled?
Natural 1.
Wow, first guess.
Oh lordy. Okay, alright, so all of a sudden you hear
Who's gonna get the kid you were supposed to run away?
I'm freaking Will Wheaton.
so
You are.
you're like, don't worry, sister, I woo!
You're
Splorsh.
supposed to run away, dumbass.
So at this point, your brother, the kid, and a one of the crustacean monsters with an unknown location are currently all in the same spot of water.
I said I had one of my feet still planted on dry ground.
Natural. Un.
He's got you there.
Alright. Oh, you're lucky you didn't throw your sister and Felix into the deep end. You're just trying to make a human chain. Ooh, human chain. Severely underutilized battle tactic. How about a flying human chain?
We're starting one.
Guys.
Are we?
Guys. Flying wedge. Like the football kickoff returns. How come we never do that in battle? Just 3 guys running in front of some guy, in front of like a caster.
Because they're a great target for anybody with a fireball spell or anything else that's area of effect.
True. What am I doing here? Oh. Wrong dice. Wrong dice here. The king.
Stay stuck.
High or low? Or you already called low. You already called low for them. That's been their call thing the whole time.
What does that matter? Aren't they trying to make a save?
Oh
Or
no!
are they...
Does the hallucination go away or continue?
Let me check. I think it continues.
I think
but
it continues.
Because it actually matters in this case.
I'm checking. I'm pretty sure it continues. Duration is concentration, so it continues.
Alright, cool. She's maintaining concentration on it. In that case, he has to make a save. And then he actually has to make a save against the he has to make a save against being entangled as well. What's the will save he needs to beat?
Also,
What's the will save he needs to beat?
It's somewhere in the teens. I think it's...
It's 10 plus
14,
1
I think.
plus wisdom, which is 14, yes.
14, unfortunately, he's going to break that. But he has to
What,
break
he's broken the auditory
He broke the
hallucination?
auditory hallucination. But he has
But he's
to
still entangled.
But he has to break the entangle spell.
Does he get a save against the entanglement every single turn?
Also checking. Hang on.
I'm honestly not sure if he gets one for auditory hallucination.
Alright, I'm checking both of them for you.
Yeah, no, that's helpful.
So it doesn't say on auditory hallucination that you save each level. Or each turn.
Okay.
It says saving throw is will disbelief, but it doesn't say anything about remaking the save, ever.
Oh, okay.
And I'm checking for entanglement right now.
I think entangles when you try to move or attack.
That creatures that make their save can move as normal, but those that remain in the area must again save at the end of the turn. Creatures that move into the area must immediately save. Those that fail must end their movement and gain the entangled condition. They can attempt to break free as a move action.
Okay. So
making a strength or escape artist check.
So here's the thing. He can try and escape, which I'll let him do, but I guess he can't do anything about the hallucination.
I think that was if I was DMing, that's how I'd roll it. That because it doesn't say that
it doesn't say that you do it. It doesn't have direct orders.
That's the one. The same way that you would with any visual. Like, if you had an illusion, you wouldn't have somebody making a save every round.
Right.
Not unless they walked up and put their hand through it.
Right, not unless they did something that would deliberately make them make it
doubtful. Yeah. Okay, so he makes a save against Entangle, but because of the hallucination, he's going to end his turn in a space with Entangle, so he has to resave.
He has to resave. Congratulations, you have moved effectively, and now just...
He did that, and he's still free to move. And he's like hitting at the vines and the moss, and like tearing it up and throwing it over his shoulders. Crab shoulders. Do crabs have shoulders?
I imagine the shoulders are just the joints that the legs connect to the body.
But those are knees. We already established your shoulders and your knees can't be the same joint, Ethan.
Ignoring crab. Understand that we all need to get crab anatomy lesson.
Guys, we need a crab anatomy lesson. Alright, this is gonna bring us to Ven. Then it's you. You have just seen your brother tumble into the murky depths.
Okay. You morons! Is my brother holding hands with the young man he tried to pull out?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I'll try and pull them out.
Oh dear.
Alright. Servetta, I need you to make a strength check. Or maybe even like a... No, this has to be strength, because you're trying to move two people, sorry.
Except it's through water.
Which means you have to deal with the drag of the water, but not the weight of the person.
Okay, right.
This is why you can pull a boat easily.
Right.
The fact that it weighs a lot.
Yes.
Well, then again, you do also have to deal with buoyancy issues, which the boy might be buoyant, but I certainly am not with my medium load.
That being said, is it straight? What is the effect of the water on this strength check? Since it is theoretically trying to pull weight, but the buoyancy would be...
There is an answer. I just don't know what it is. I don't think it would not be enough to give you advantage or disadvantage in this case, at least to my mind.
Okay. I'm not very good at strength, so we're gonna hope this is high. And it is. It is a 17.
A 17. You are able to drag your brother up onto the shore and the kid up onto the little shelf. That's
okay,
right there.
kiddos, and we're running.
The kid
out.
the kid goes on your turn.
Okay.
So he's gonna like stagger. He's like, "Oh, who are you? Thank you."
Just get out. We'll tell you everything later. Run.
Oh no! He's like running. So he's gonna like.
I
He's
have
like.
my movement, right?
Yes, you do.
Can I start dragging my brother in the same direction?
Yes, you can. Fenmir, glorble, glork,
I have to
glork.
like by the ear then.
We're gonna have to have a chat.
Okay, so you guys are
About
stumbling
your
there
bad life decisions? Yes, we do.
about your bad life decisions. This is gonna bring us to the gray one. So he's gotta make that same thing as save. So he's saving against movement, and he can't move. That's simple.
Casters for the win here today.
Seriously.
Felix, it's your turn.
Okay, can I appreciate that our casters the ones who are saving our butts and they're not even here?
I know. Like, imagine how epic this would be if they were here. This is why you show up for game night, kids.
Alright. The child doesn't look hurt, right?
I mean, he looks pretty torn up. He looks cut up. He looks pretty nasty, but he is in running form.
We are running!
Versus Fenmir, who's like...
1 hit point, barely standing.
Staggering around, bleeding from the mouth.
Okay, I am going to heal him.
Alright.
Hey! Look at me sapping up all the spells.
1,
I will walk...
2.
I should... Yeah, so is that 2 squares?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I will then cast... Yeah, I'll do a full Cure Light Wounds. And...
I love how at low level, Cure Light Wounds is really expensive in the spell economy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
it
then-
is.
And then at, like, higher levels, you're just like, Cure Light Wounds? Right.
Where did I...
What is this puny little thing?
Yeah.
1 sec. Okay.
On the bright side, this might help with Fen's superiority complex.
So I'm gonna be honest, I really am not sure what you meant when you said we need to have a chat. Which direction that was gonna be.
So you get 9 hit points back.
Wow!
Oracles,
Nice.
man! Casters for the win today!
Yeah.
I'm actually doing semi-okay.
Okay. No, I'm a man. You still get 4 spaces in movement.
Yeah, I'm booking it.
Okay.
Run!
1. Wait.
I've done what I can do here. I'm getting out of here.
You've
4.
done your job. Now run away before we have to revive you.
4. There you go. Okay, so that's where you are.
Boy.
All right. All right. Cool. That's gonna bring us to fuchsia and yellow.
Oh no.
I think we need to have a chat with our GM about what's a balanced encounter.
There is no such thing as a balanced encounter.
I'm gonna strongly disagree with that comment, but I also have to admit we came into this in probably the worst possible way.
The yellow one. And then fuchsia. Fuchsia is not entangled, and he's not very happy with Francis at the moment.
Wait, didn't Fuchsia also get the auditory hallucination?
Oh yeah, it did. He. Oh no, you're right. He didn't make his save, so he's gonna.
He should probably have advantage on his save after being whacked by Francis, though. Or no, Francis didn't hit him.
Francis never hit him. Francis hit air. So he's gonna wander off over here, and then he's gonna become entangled. And he somehow makes it. He somehow makes it. So he and his boss are just gonna start just tearing at like all this grass and weeds and stuff, and moss is hurtling over its head.
Well, since they're all distracted, I'm not gonna bother to do Thenmir's voice tonight. My throat's messed up.
That's fine.
Since they're all distracted,
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't we, Savannah, care to get out your flower?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but we're giving everybody down there first. Move!
Oh, I get an attack of
You
opportunity.
were almost dead about 6 seconds ago.
Yes.
Was I? I have no memory of that.
Would you like me to revive it?
If I was almost dead, I won't be able to remember it.
Should I
Last I
follow-
remember was being smacked.
Should I follow Francis's mother's advice and smack you with a rolling pin until you're dead?
Francis is like, are we leaving?
Yes, we're leaving.
All right, run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna get there, and I'm probably gonna and so. Oh wait, I can't see anything. I just literally just sprinted into darkness. 8.
Sprint out of the circle of light.
But Azalea can probably now see everybody running.
Azalea can't see me running. She can just hear me running.
Well, she's probably
Oh, that's
also
right.
heard the shouts of
No,
we're running,
wait.
we're running, we're running.
She's a hobbit.
Halflings have at least low light vision, don't they?
Yes, but check the
I'm checking.
world anvil, not the.
At this point, however,
World Anvil?
isn't Francis giving Felix giving off a crap ton of light?
Oh, that's true. At this point, she can probably see at least dim light, regardless of her level of light. So she probably just sees like this blur of Francis. Ooh, Francis makes his save, and he's able to finish out his full movement.
We're running and we're running.
Come on, guys! Alright, so Azalea's turn.
I assume at this point she would start running.
Yes. Is she going to jump off, or is she just going to start running back the way she came?
I think it would be more logical to just go back the way
Alright,
she
she-
came.
She's going to go, okay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that's that. Fenmir, your turn.
I'm gonna try to take some flour from Cervena.
Let me stop and go dig into your backpack and pull your flower out of your backpack while I'm pulling you along by your ear.
Okay, I'm curious to see how this is going to work.
Well, it's because technically we're moving simultaneously, right?
Yes.
So, like, as we're running, I can be, like, trying to reach into her backpack.
Yes.
Get your hands out of my backpack!
Fine, okay. Am I allowed to split my movement? Like, move a little bit, attack, and then move?
What are you attacking precisely?
I see that they're all nicely grouped up, and I saw that that mysterious crystal I currently have in my gun has some sort of large splash effect. So I would like to take a shot at the one in the middle and try to get all three of them with it.
Do I allow this?
You don't have to. I can just full round sprint to get out of here. And if my sister got her way, that would be what I would do.
Okay,
Your sister is trying to save your hide.
I'm trying to think
He
between.
has delusions of grandeur, okay?
I'm
I think nearly getting killed would fix that.
this is.
He seems to have memories of being a 13th level cleric that would survive more than this, but he doesn't know
Dozy?
why.
Dozy? No.
I miss Dozy.
Oh,
Miss Casita.
Anyway,
Can you imagine what we could be like if it were those characters against these stupid crabs?
they'd have been dead. We would have
Any
been back
one
in
of
town
them.
by now.
Any one of those characters could have finished off all of these crabs.
Easily.
Except for maybe Elro here because he couldn't figure out how to do damage.
or
Even Elmer here had bombs.
Kazaroth's dice luck.
Oh, Wrecker!
You know what? All right, fine. Enough with the nostalgia, and
Okay.
I'm not gonna bother trying
Yeah,
to do any attacking.
I'm
gonna full round sprint out of here.
Yeah, what I was gonna rule is that essentially between digging in the backpack and making a shot and doing all that with the splitting the movement, that'd just be between the two of you coordinating. That's just too much going on.
Well, okay. I wasn't figuring on having flour. I was
Yeah.
figuring on just taking the shot halfway through my movement, but I'll full round sprint.
I'd let you do it if you want. If you wanted to do that one, or if you're while you're running, I'd let you do it.
Do I do it? I'm gonna ask in character to Cervena. Should I take a shot while we run?
I mean, you can try.
Fine. All right. Halfway through my movement.
One.
I'm not gonna be full round
two,
sprinting. I'm
It's
only gonna
not
have
going
6
to break
squares.
the hallucination or the
Three.
entanglement, so it shouldn't put us in a worse scenario than we were
Alright.
in before.
That's halfway through.
Okay. I believe I already spun my crystal. I think. So I'm gonna
I don't
take a
remember
shot.
if you mentioned it.
Did I not?
I'll let you take a shot.
Okay. I really need to work on that. Oh.
Did you crit?
Oh, did I? Dang it, it's my other weapon that's a 1920 crit. Okay. No, it's not a crit, but it is a natural 19.
Ooh, that'll hit.
So yeah, 24 to hit.
Definitely.
Okay. This D8 loves its sevens. That is 10 points of damage with whatever the random crystals were.
All right.
Can I ascertain if I know anything about it this time?
Sure, go for it. Arcana check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, dirty 20. All right, Ethan. Even or odd?
I've had good luck with odd tonight.
All right. Unfortunately, that was an even. But so here's the thing. You shoot, and you see this purple sort of boom appear on the king crab, and the king crab lets out this bellow.
Okay, Gollum.
And pulls back. And all of a sudden, for a second, you almost feel like you see in your brain, this is necrotic. And then you feel a little rush in you.
What?
Is that a vampiric?
No.
What else happens? Does anything else happen to me?
Well, you rolled an even. So you rolled an even, you called an odd. But I'm going to need you to make a will save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
12.
Okay.
Oh god.
You're fine.
What have I done?
You're okay for now.
Oh god.
Alright, you want to finish your movement?
Yes.
Alright, so you got 1, 2, 3. You're right next to Todd.
Fenrir's gonna end up addicted to some kind of necrotic supercharge he gets from shooting other people with this thing. It's gonna kill us all in our sleep.
Yeah, it's gonna turn into Craven Edge.
It's gonna be the sword all over again. I'll just steal the damn thing from you.
Can I use my bonus action to scoop up Todd from where I am?
Yes, you can! Todd.
Okay.
Todd is like all still tied up and just going.
He's also still at full health. He's just tied up.
Yes. Alright, this is gonna bring us to the king. And he's not happy.
How's he looking out of curiosity?
He looks fine. So the king has rolled a second consecutive natural 1 on entanglement.
He's just sinking low into it.
He's just like there's
You
like
just see a claw sticking
there's
out the top.
like a claw and an eye stalk just coming out.
It's like the movie with the evil ants that like cover people up and eat them alive.
Yes, it's like
the fingers sticking out.
it's
How
like
long does the entanglement last?
Looking that up. Hang on.
It's probably
A
concentration
minute
too.
per level.
Oh. So it's 2 minutes.
So like it's like the other like the gray crab is just like looking at its king crab like. Okay.
I like the idea of just the one eye stalk sticking out. Like,
Help! Alright, this is gonna bring us to a Ven.
and we're moving! Is the kid moving with me?
The kid is the what moving with you?
The kid.
The kid is moving with you, yes.
Okay. I will run
Alright.
away.
Run away, run away.
Yeah.
1,
let's
2,
run.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I
10,
have the slight
11,
problem
12.
of using the flower here, Ethan, in that I have no way to light it.
I have fire crystals for my guns.
You do. And I'm not sure I want to try and get close enough to hurl flower at them.
I can cast Spark.
Again, I'm not sure I want to get close enough to try and hurl the flower at them because I'll get caught in the entanglement.
Well, do you have like a tiny little bag or anything?
I can also
Wait.
cause a wind to happen. I can summon wind.
Wait. I have a friend that could become very useful right now. But I don't know if I want to sacrifice him in a deal.
What?
What?
So confused.
We could fill a Menadil with flour and throw him at them.
I don't think that would actually cause an explosion. You just end up with a bunch of flour everywhere.
Well, but see, if
No,
if
so
he
the reason
hits
that
and
it
it
explodes, the
pops,
dust explosion, yeah. You just need to get it airborne.
But you're not going to get nearly enough airborne dust from a skull full of flour hitting the ground.
no, but hitting them and poofs out right around them.
What kind of bag is the flour in, Andrew?
Burlap sack.
So it's probably not going to burst if I just throw it at them.
Probably
They are
not.
currently distracted.
You know what? If you can wind it while running, and you can blow it up while running, should we try it? Just for the hell of it?
Let's try it.
We're going to
Okay.
I
put
wanna
it down
see-
on top of us.
Well, I'm a little concerned. Actually, I was a little concerned about it. I meant to ask, how high is the ceiling?
Above them.
Yeah.
All right. So
Andrew, how high is the ceiling?
how exactly would you like me to? How high is the ceiling? It's in the bigger cavern, it's about 30 feet.
Then again, I could just fire a crystal or fire a fire shot at the ceiling above them and bring the rocks down on them, like I did when I made that landslide for the sandstorm.
If we're trying to hurt these things, I've got a flask full of oil we could toss on top of them and then light it, and they'd just be sitting there burning.
That's a good idea.
So what's the plan going on here?
It looks like we're lighting them on fire with a makeshift Molotov cocktail.
Apparently. And we're going to avoid anything that might bring the ceiling down on us / them. That sound right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that means the oil and not the flour.
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, I am just running because I can't do anything with this plan.
We left the boy behind.
No, he's with me.
Yeah, he's with you. He will be
Oh,
full round
On
sprinting
the
in.
map, he's been left behind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So wait, did we make this plan out loud?
Uh,
You're yelling this out as we're running?
somebody,
I've been talking to Cervena, trying to figure out
Yeah.
how we can like detonate something on it.
somebody,
Okay.
somebody needs.
I'm legitimately concerned we're going to bring the roof down if we try the flour because dust explosions are very violent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But isn't that a good thing, bringing the roof down on top of them?
Well, not if it brings it down on us too.
Yes, but a big dust cloud of flour is a decently large target. I can probably be outside of my range, roll with disadvantage, and still ignite it.
We don't know how stable this cave is. I
Yeah.
don't like explosions.
I'm inclined to try the flour out when we're not in a cave.
Okay.
Just because we're kind because I don't want to have snatched a TPK out of the jaws of us actually managing to get away. If they come chasing after us, then it can be a backup. But I think for now, I'm going to leave the flour.
You're gonna leave the flour. So are you guys throwing the oil?
That's up to Felix.
Okay.
Is this oil something you want to part with?
Yeah, it's easy to replace. The question is, can I throw oil accurately enough to actually hit them?
I don't know.
Maybe not, but Cervena could if you pass it
Yeah,
off to
if
her.
you pass it off to me, I can probably get that shot off.
All right. When it's my turn, then I will give the oil to Cervena.
In that case, I assume I would have not done the full round dash.
All right.
But
So
sorry.
1,
That-
2,
that-
3,
I
4, 5.
Tell the kid to run, but
6.
I'll stay back with them. Yes.
Wait, how on earth did you get there?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can grab the oil from me and then thrown it, and then I'll light it on my turn,
2,
and we can run.
3,
Yeah.
4. There you go. 5. That's All right.
Is the red heart Felix?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So I can take the oil from Felix? Or do you want that to be on his turn, Amber?
Since he has to pull it out and give it to you, that has to be on his turn.
So am I holding my action
Yes.
to throw it then?
Yes.
So on Felix's turn, he pulls out the oil, hands it to you.
I throw it and he lights it.
Yep.
And
Okay.
then he runs away and I have to wait for my turn to run.
Yeah, but that'll be fine.
Yeah.
This might also burn the vines away that are entangling them.
This is true, yes.
So we need to book it.
Book it, yep.
Alrighty. Alright, so you're holding it. Next up turn is going to be... Oh, Felix. The gray guy has to do a thing. He breaks out of the vines. He's still enchanted. So he's still digging away at him. And he's re-entangled again.
I need to tell Harley that she saved our butts without even being here.
Yeah, I was about to send that in the group chat. But I'm going to give you the honor because... Whatever.
Because...
Whatever.
How eloquent.
Exactly why I'm giving you the honor.
Because all I'm saying is you saved our butts.
Alright.
Moving along.
This is going to bring us to Felix. Felix, what do you do?
Was the oil thrown?
Oil was not
No, I
thrown.
need to hand it to me.
Oh, I have to hand it to you now?
Yep.
Yeah. You have to hand it to me, I throw it, you light it, and then you can start to run, basically.
Oh, so I have to wait till my next turn.
No.
No.
Servena held her action, so
Got
you
it.
can
So I
hand it
hand
to
you
her
the
and she can
oil.
throw it.
You can check it.
So you can hand it to her, hit spark.
And then book it.
Right.
So you hit spark and you're gonna go.
Well, I'm gonna hit spark after the oil splashes all over them.
Can he do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
What's
Because
the range
Servena
on
can-
spark?
Servena can release her held action whenever she wants, whatever trigger. So he can hand it to her, she can throw it, and then he can use his action. It's basically a bonus action to pull out the because it's a bonus action to take a potion, so it would be a bonus action to pull out the oil and hand it to her. And then his standard action to cast spark and his movement to start running away.
Okay, but my question is, how is he getting the spark on the oil?
It's a magic spark. I don't think it's a
What's the range on it though?
The range on spark. Let me see.
Because you're
spark.
saying you throw the oil and then set it on fire.
25 feet plus 5
5
to
to level.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You guys are good.
So, the throw is a natural 15. I assume I'm going to add my dex, but not my base attack bonus.
Yes.
That'll get you a total 19.
Okay, so you're gonna definitely splash it on these 3 goons right here. Throw in a nice little clump for you.
Alright, I'm gonna cast spark.
Yep.
They
Alright.
each take 1d6 points of damage.
Alright.
1d6 points of damage again next turn.
Goody.
And then you can run.
And the burning damage of the oil.
That's what the burning is.
Oh,
yeah.
is that what it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Damage from the oil.
I thought you were reading the damage of spark.
No. Spark just ignites things. It doesn't have its own damage.
Alright, so it's 7, 6, and for the first time, the fuchsia one is taking damage. Fuchsia one is gonna go down.
I have the odd feeling that we're going to damage all of them, but kill one of them.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
it's okay!
And they're going to
think
come
all-
back with a vendetta.
I think we
That's
should
okay.
get ready for the biggest crab cookout.
Right?
Alright, so-
It's crab meat, guys.
So Noah, Felix is running now, right?
Yeah, Felix is running.
1,
He doesn't wanna
2,
stick around here anymore.
3,
Plus, I'm pretty sure the
4,
people up in
5,
front of us
6.
need light in the tunnel to be able to escape
Yes.
without jumping over everything.
Alright, that's you guys.
Human flashlight. I need to be up ahead.
Alright, that's gonna bring us to
Are
humdrum.
they burning merrily?
They are burning merrily and bright.
feel like there's a Christmas song in here somewhere.
All right, I don't even know what they want. Okay, so now they're making their saves. Yeah, no, they're not that. Oh, in yellow one, he has to do a thing.
Oh no.
You said low.
Yep.
Yep. All right, nothing. Francis is up. Francis is running, screaming down the. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12. Alright, Francis is there. Amari is, I'm going to assume, running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Following the immortal words,
7,
King Arthur, run
8,
away.
9, 10, 11, 12. Followed by Stuco. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's Stuco. Alright, Azalea's turn.
I assume she's running.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
She stays in range of this hallucination the whole time.
She does. Oh my word.
What's the range of the hallucination?
480 feet.
Goodness.
Or maybe it's only 440 feet, depending on what they mean by level, but...
Either way, that's absurd.
It is absurd.
Alright, then it is your turn.
I am running away.
Sorry,
I would like-
Then.
That was me.
Yes. And
Sorry.
and you're full round sprinting with Todd.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
So that
4,
can get me there.
I love how you always end up being the person who's picking stuff up, carrying stuff, and all of that, despite
Yes.
the fact that you're weaker than Felix.
Yeah.
Alright. This is gonna.
Thankfully, foxes aren't heavy.
They are not. The king crab is up. He's on fire.
That crab is on fire!
That crab is on fire.
Third or fourth song reference we've made.
Natural 1. Again?
Again?
This king is no longer visible.
Please tell me he's gone full trolls from the Hobbit. It's just like lichen shaped like a crab
Yes.
now.
Waving around. Oh my
Turned into a
word.
crab statue.
He's flailing and flaming. It's quite an experience.
He's a burning statue
Oh my
of crab.
He also just took max fire damage.
This went from like us thinking we're all gonna die to just what is this? What is this game?
What the heck, guys? Ven, it's your turn.
I am running away!
1, 2, 3,
Taking a
4,
mental
5,
image of the burning
6,
crab
7,
in my mind first.
8, 9,
Where's a Polaroid when you need one?
10, 11, 12.
Then we'll think back on that moment in the future.
Ven will remember this.
Every
You
time
know his moment in despair, you can think
flaming
back
crab.
on a
Grey,
burning statue made of crab.
Grey crab. Grey crab does not escape.
And burns.
Grey crab takes 2 points of burning damage. Stars. You people. You people. You people. Look at you. Felix, it's your turn. Running away.
I'm running.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're sharing spaces with Stuco.
Out of my way, cat. I gotta get to the exit.
Punt Stuco out of the way.
On the plus side, that would move Stuco closer to the exit.
Yes, it would, actually. Alright, Francis is leading the charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh wait, the kid should have moved when I
9,
did.
10.
Right?
He did.
He's still in the back.
11, 12. There we go. Francis is at the main hallway. Oh no, he is. You're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Andrew counting to 12 the episode. Alright, this is going to bring us to Amari. Amari's running away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stucco. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Azalea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright,
Wait.
top. What?
Moving to 8, counting to 8 the episode.
Yes. Fen. Still running?
Me?
Yes.
Again?
Yes.
Yes,
One,
still running.
1. Sorry.
We interrupt
1,
this session of
2,
Andrew counting
3,
to 12 to
4,
give you Andrew
5,
counting to 8.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. It's going to bring us to our main man, the king.
Can he roll higher than a 1?
Roll a 16! He's free, boys!
So he's digging.
Yes, the king is digging, but he's in fire, though. So would the fire affect the hallucination?
I
Like,
don't know.
I mean,
Take priority over the hallucination.
Yeah, I would think so.
the
yes.
crab knows stop, drop, and roll.
So
There's
he
a
would.
body of
It
water
wouldn't
right
change the
nearby.
fact that he's hearing the hallucination,
Yeah,
but it might change the fact that he's going for it.
yeah. Let's find out, shall we? Aha! And the king is going to schmoop sploosh. You guys hear that behind you.
Run.
Alright, Hermiderm.
On the bright side, he looks like he's way too big to fit down these narrow passages.
Alright, this is going to
Yes.
bring us to Ven.
I am running.
1, 2, 3, 4,
The kid, and
5,
I think Todd also got left behind.
6, 7,
No, I'm carrying Todd.
8,
No, the Todd indicator.
9,
Oh.
10, 11, 12. There you are. The Todd indicator.
Which one is the Todd indicator? Orange?
Yes. For foxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Bringing the kid with me.
10, 11, 12. The kid is right there. Because he had to shove through all of you guys. He's like. It's gonna bring us.
And again,
to...
I'm gonna say, watch this be the wrong kid.
All right, where is my dice? Var ist. Let's see the gray one. Gray one makes a save. He's on fire now, but he fails. He's going to keep going after the illusion, which means he still takes damage. Ooh, guys, the gray one died.
Woot!
Ha
We killed one, guys! Look at us go!
We did good work here.
We are fierce great warrior.
Yes, you are.
And once again, I say, these are the people that Clover is trying to write a song about.
Felix, are you running?
Yes.
Shrieking like a small child.
What?
No.
I mean, he is a small
1,
child.
2,
No,
3,
he's not. He's like, what, 15, 16 years
4,
old?
5,
medium-sized
6,
child.
7,
He's a very small
8,
15-year-old.
9,
15.
10,
Okay, so he's an adolescent.
11, 12. I love how the fact we have like a little roadblock going on up here. It's like I see like a classic like illustration from like Dragon magazine of a bunch of adventurers just running down a hallway, shoving around each
Hey
other.
guys, we got the cover of Dragon Weekly.
Yeah.
How to chase a fleeing party.
Alright, so let's see. Fuchsia Man gets a save. Fuchsia Man can't stay on the table. Fuchsia Man really can't stay on the table. Fuchsia Man rolls a natural 1.
Oh dear.
Goodbye, Fuchsia Man.
Fuchsia Man is trapped, and Fuchsia Man takes a 1 in damage because Fuchsia Man's cool.
Is he really?
Fuchsia Man is dumb.
I, as president of the Fuchsia Man fan club, will not allow you to talk about our hero like that.
He's dumb. Fuchsia Man is dumb.
I'm really curious what happened to the yellow one.
Fuchsia Man is dumb should be a thing. So title of the episode, we need to figure out one.
Fuchsia Man is dumb.
Yeah.
All right, you said high or low?
Low.
Okay, so you said you hear behind you in the water, and this sound on rock.
Oh no. Bust out the flower.
All right. This is gonna bring us to Francis. Francis is gonna hurl himself out the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Francis is gonna step outside.
Right into the giant crab ambush waiting there for him.
The crab apple bush. Francis is gonna run outside the door, and he's gonna hold the door open, and he's gonna start waving everybody in. Come on! Come on!
Run away!
So Francis is off this map.
Give the order, Colonel Runaway.
Yes. Run! Run! Yes, Fran.
For your life!
That's what Francis is just yelling encouragement from the doorway. Amari.
Guys, we're running away
1,
from
2,
crabs. Can we just take a minute to appreciate
3,
that?
4, 5, 6,
I just realized
7, 8, 9, 10.
We're
Just realized what?
low-level people in Elder Scrolls games.
Yeah.
Those mud crabs, crab.
When the mud crab is beating you up, yeah.
And, like, most people
Mud
are just
crabs.
laughing at them, they kick them and they die. But when you're like first in the game, you're like, I have a knife. A stupid mud crab.
No, you hit really hard. Ow!
Okay, Stuco just zips right out the door. Okay, King Crab's turn. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, that's gonna bring us to Ven. You're still running, no doubt. Oh, Fen, I skipped you.
Still running.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I would probably stop
8.
about there if I can go there.
You can.
And it's not letting me ping.
Where are you gonna stop?
There.
Why are
Okay.
you stopping?
Yeah, well, I want to make sure that everybody's here.
So you're stopping at a choke point?
No, not in it, by it.
There we
Also,
go.
did we Azalea last turn?
Oh, did we? No, we didn't.
Yes, we
What?
did, because we broke up our
In the tunnel.
counting to 12 to counting to 8, remember?
Yes, I didn't do it this turn though. So 1, 2, 3.
Well, I'm at the top of the
4,
turn order.
5, 6, 7, 8. She makes it next to you. Then what happened?
Bad things going.
That dude was probably.
I'm also going to
blood.
hand.
Yes.
I'm going to hand tied up Todd to Azalea as she goes by.
Oh no, Todd!
He's perfectly fine. He's just entangled.
Todd. All right, you
Todd
Ven.
just kind of flops out of the mouth a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you are. You cut in front of your smaller friend.
I'm actually gonna wait by the exit till Felix gets out.
All right,
And the
good,
kid.
good deal. All right, kid. 1,
still at
2,
full,
3,
so
4,
I think I'm currently
5,
our
6,
tankiest
7,
remaining
8. Okay.
God, I'm a rogue and I'm the tankiest thing in the party right now.
The kid runs. Francis just like throws him out the door as he runs past. So Francis,
This
just
tunnel that everybody's running into is what leads to outside.
what leads to
right?
outside. Francis is out there by the door with his sword
Okay.
drawn. All right, this is gonna bring us finally to this point. Does it even matter what the crabs are doing? It actually kind of does.
No, we've escaped them. Ha! Suck it, crab.
Oh, that crab! That crab made his save. He makes a save against enchantment.
Wait, a new save?
Well, because he's on fire. Because and then he's gonna go 1, 2, but he can't escape.
He's not on fire anymore. The oil fire only lasts.
Okay. All right. Well, then he's no longer on fire. He's entangled again, though. On the bright side. All right. So this is gonna bring us to finally you there. Todd. Todd's right here. And this is finally Felix. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Felix, you're off the map. Felix is. This glow, the electric boogaloo dead glowing boy is just running past you. All right.
Is everybody basically out now?
That's Then. Everybody is basically out, and finally is gonna be Amari. Amari's off the map. Azalea, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's off the map. Francis is just like shoving people out the door once they come past. Therefore, Todd's also off the map.
Down there, Themir.
After you.
No. In this case, no.
I'm the one with a ranged weapon. It's most convenient for me to be at the back.
Dead. Get out.
I feel fine, and I shove her into the tunnel.
I was about to try to kick him into the tunnel.
Alright, so you guys go out the tunnel. Alright, and as you do, Francis is just gonna behind you just slam the door shut and just
What's the door made of?
wood. Well, stone actually. It's made of stone. It's made of stone.
What's around the door?
Like a normal, cliff face.
Okay, I'm gonna get everyone pretty far away,
Yes.
and I'm gonna shoot above the door and make a rock slide that just like
Wait.
covers the door.
I want to make sure this is the right kid.
Alright.
Alright, I'll wait for her to make sure it's
Alright,
right.
so how are you going to check?
We know the kid's name, right?
Yes.
I forgot to write it in my
I know
notes.
his name and what he looks like.
Yes, you do.
Does he match that?
He looks pretty darn close.
And we ask him what his name is?
Whatever his name is?
Yazine?
Are you Azine?
Yes! Yes!
Good. Great. And blow it!
And everybody's a good distance away by this point?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot right above the door. Well, not right above it. I want to, like, crumble rock.
Blows off the door. Blows the door off its hinges. Alright.
There was a bridge in there, right?
Yep.
And we don't know where it was leading to?
No.
Nope.
Are we certain we're not trapping people inside?
We're not. No. Although, then again, who would be in there?
Well, someone built a bridge.
I mean, just because they built it doesn't mean they're there anymore.
True, but just when there's presence of humans, you can't assume that there's not someone there.
The boy has a point, and I holster Black Rose and say, but we should get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, so you guys...
Get you back to your family, kid.
Okay.
As soon as we're a safe distance away, I'd like to tend to all his injuries, because he said he was pretty banged up.
Yeah, sure. And sure, no, you go to him, and yeah, no, he's in pretty rough shape. You can definitely bandage him up. He's had a lot of cuts and bruises. Make a perception check as you're doing this.
Okay.
Gosh, spit is gonna be like acidic or something.
13?
13. You see it as he's like rolling something around in his hand as you're tending to his wounds.
Can I tell what it is?
Yeah, you look down, it's an emerald.
What? Well, we know our next target.
Interesting. An emerald. Okay. I'd like him to tell his story as I'm tending to him.
Yeah.
Ha! I was out playing in the you see, I heard that there were bad people who were hurting my dad's business. So I came out to try and hurt them, but they hurt me instead. And they killed the slaves that I talked into coming with me.
Yeah.
And
How old is this kid?
mid-teens. Mid-teens.
So like
He's like my age.
Yeah.
yeah, Felix is basically talking to a peer.
Yes. And And they took me here, and they were talking about what they should charge me for ransom. When I kicked one of them really, really hard in his private parts and ran inside the door.
Good work.
And then immediately got caught by crabs.
But I started running and kind of bumbling along, and then I found water, and then I tried to drink it, and then I threw up, and then something hit me over the head, and I felt starting to get dragged into the water. And then I found this emerald under the water. He's going to show you this emerald.
May I take a look at that, boy?
If only if you give it back.
I will.
Boom.
All right. Can I take a look at it, see if there's anything particularly special about it?
Yeah. It looks like it's a cut emerald.
It's a cut emerald.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's not a very big one, but it is pretty good quality.
Well, emeralds like this are, they're worth 50 gold each, right?
Probably more.
Probably a little bit more.
You said it wasn't very big, though.
Yeah, it wasn't
I guess
very big.
Emeralds are more valuable than like opals.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very it's a beautifully cut stone. Like it's a high quality stone. It's not very big, but it's a high quality stone. It's like nickel sized. That's alright. That's ridiculously big. It's probably about you could set it in an ostentatious ring. Size.
So it is like this big.
How did you know that it was an emerald?
Almost somewhere between that and this.
Yeah, closer to yours. But yeah.
I'd like to ask him, how did you know what it was when it was in the dark of the cave and you were...
You see, my parents, they used to be, I'm used to having things like this around.
You could tell by feel?
No, but I could tell it was a cut stone, because I cut my foot on it. But then I reached down to see what it was, and it was stuck in my foot, because it was a pointy stone.
I'm going to hand it back to him, obviously, but I'm going to make a mental note that we should definitely come back here with more firepower to take care of those crabs and see if there's anything else under the water.
So next time we
do not go rushing off alone.
He does tell you, says, I think the caves go on much further. And I think that some of it, people were used to be there. There's like, some of the places that I stumbled around had tile. I know because I could feel it in my fingers.
How far did you stumble around in there?
I don't know. It was probably a couple hours.
Do you know which direction you first went?
Left.
Thought so.
Well, child, let's get you back to your family, and we can potentially talk about further exploration.
Oh, thank you. I'm ready to go home now. He's like kind of
And
flumps
as a
over
point
onto
of
Felix.
note, until you are properly trained in combat and in survival, I would recommend you stay with your parents and follow their rule.
I think I will do that.
Speaking of following the rules of people who might know what they're doing, you and I might need to have a chat then.
Yes.
You and I might have to chat, yes, about the fact that there was a boy's life in danger and I had not the time to go back and get you.
You have a god complex. It's gonna get you killed.
So, on this bombshell, we're gonna close for the night as it is 12:30 midnight.
Holy crap, it's midnight 30.
It's midnight 30.
We have to do a quotes list.
Yes, so we have to do a quotes
do.
list and say goodnight.
Do you want the first or the second?
You take the first one.
Alright. Guys, we need a crab anatomy lesson. Andrew.
Yes.
Fuchsia Man is dumb, Ethan. As the president of the Fuchsia Man fan club, I cannot allow you to speak out about our savior like that. Andrew. Fuchsia Man is dumb, Ethan.
Guys, we're running away from crabs. Can we just take a second to appreciate that? Tasha.
And, ha! Suck it, crab!
Ethan.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching out there. Good night, Kira.
Good morning, Kira.
Good morning,
Goodbye,
Kira.
Scott.
Toodles, Scott. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.